All right, here we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the CODcast, the greatest podcast in the history of mankind. I am your host, Dusty Smith, and this is episode 71. Fuck yeah, we did it. We're the greatest people ever, you and I. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I got me some new fucking glasses. What do you guys think about these new glasses? Am I rocking them? Fucking, they don't have like big rims and shit, so it's not weight out of my face. And the best thing I like about these glasses is it works really well on my VR headset. I really only use VR these days for porn, but holy shit, I like the porno VR. It's like I can fuck a MILF, I can fuck her daughter at the same time. It's like they're right there. It's pretty awesome. So I like this headset for that reason. And hope you guys had a good weekend. I didn't do my last show Friday. I was feeling, I don't want to say depressed, because I don't really get depressed per se. But I was mostly discouraged. Like, I don't know if discouraged is the right word. Nihilistic. I guess nihilistic is kind of the word. It's not that I'm nihilistic. It's that I'm starting to view the rest of the world as being nihilistic. And once you acknowledge the rest of the world as nihilistic, that kind of makes you nihilistic. Because if nobody else gives a fuck about what's going on, it means that, you know, we live in a nihilistic society. So nothing really fucking matters anymore. And in a way, there's a lot of freedom in the fact that nothing matters anymore. But also, there's a lot of terror in that. And so I guess we'll talk about that a little bit as the show goes on. But first off, let's do not super chats. Let's do the Patreon. Yeah, work it out, Dusty. Patreon.com/CODcast. I got a couple new patrons. Really appreciate that. We're up to $911, so we made a little progress this week. You guys rock. We actually rescued another kitten this week because of you guys, and they came out today and laid the poles for our new 50 by 50 dog area. So as soon as they're going to finish with that, hopefully they're going to finish with it tomorrow. It's raining its ass off right now. So hopefully it won't be raining its ass off tomorrow. They'll actually come out and finish it up. As soon as they do that, I'm going to take the camera out there, start filming more of the dogs, and I'm going to start showing you guys what your donations are paying for. Because we really are doing a lot of good work here. I'm really excited to show you guys. So if you can help out the show, $1 or $2 a month really fucking helps. Whatever you can pitch in. You know, most of the money goes to the Human Society of Mississippi Animal Sanctuary, where we rescue cute little dogs and kittens that are about to be put down. And, we do pretty good work, so support us if you can. And also, Super Chat, lifeblood of the show, Super Chat, no question dodged, every question answered. You know the drill, there's a little dollar sign down at the bottom of the chat, and you click on it, you can donate $1 or $2. It's like I'm busking, like I'm out on the street entertaining you guys for free, and you're like, hey, here's $1 or $20, Dusty. Thank you for entertaining us for free and your very important show, whatever, you know. So if you can afford to help me out, really appreciate that. And as always, Ann Aspich is the first one to super chat me. Really appreciate Ann. She says, hey, Dusty, good to have you back. I hope you enjoyed your time away. Here's a little money for the kitties and dogs. Look forward to the show. Appreciate it, Ann Aspich. You're a great supporter. It means a lot to me. Asher Scott gave me $1.49. That's an amazing amount. Thank you, Asher Scott. And Amy Mortison. Kiddies, $2 for the kiddies. All right, thank you, Amy Mortison. Really appreciate that. Did everybody have a fucking good weekend? Hope you guys had a good weekend. I didn't do much. I watched, oh God, I can't even believe I'm going to admit to this, but I watched a marathon of Temptation Island. Yeah, that's what my life's going to become. I'm watching Temptation Island now, yo. And I don't know what these women on Temptation Island are expecting. This one particular woman, white chick, she's like, hey, me and my boyfriend are having problems, so I'm going to make him prove his love to me by taking him on Temptation Island, where they bring out 12 female models to try to seduce him, you know, so he can just prove how much he loves me by rejecting them all. And he actually ends up leaving her for one of the models and ends up marrying the model in real life. And she's like, I can't believe this happened. This has to be a joke. Are you punking me? I can't. He lied to me. He said that he would be loyal and this would never happen. What the fuck do you think was going to happen? How dumb are you? Okay, obviously if you got problems in your relationship, the last fucking thing you should do is take your goddamn boyfriend to an island with a fucking bunch of goddamn hot models to try to seduce him. It don't even make no fucking sense, man. What is going through your brain? You kind of deserve to be single a little bit. And that got upgraded, in my opinion, because that model was hot. Hells yeah, so that's my life, folks. It's sad, but it's also somewhat entertaining on occasion. And also binge watch that show Britannia. Is that how you can pronounce it? Britannia? I don't know how you pronounce that fucking show, dude. It's got that guy that played the Colonel in The Walking Dead. And it's got magic and it's about Roman shit. And it was alright. I don't know. And caught up on The Watchmen. Pretty good. So snowing here. It's raining its ass off here. Glad I'm not in Canada. Can't handle that fucking cold ass weather. Bullshit Island. Yeah, it's probably all fucking fake. But I actually looked it up because like I was all hardcore. I was like, did they really end up together? Surely this model left him as soon as they got off the island. And then nope, they like was fucking married shit, or they're getting married soon. So good for that dude, right? $9.11. Cool. Dusty, the Fuzzies are a great way to get eyeballs on the show. Good to see you, man. Hey, good to see you, Spanky Weasel. Appreciate that. I don't know where all the cats are. I see Misty over there. I guess they're all ran off because I'm fucking running my mouth and shit. But I'm sure they'll be coming around. I'll be snatching them up as the show goes on. Yeah, I really was depressed. It's just that I've seen everything. See, kind of my hobby is to watch every popular TV show and movie ever made. And I've pretty much seen every popular TV show, movie ever made. Like, I'm OCD. Like, I want to know what society is watching. I want to know what society is thinking about because it helps me understand the society I live in. It also helps me interact with people and do shows like this. And so, unfortunately, I've seen every goddamn thing almost. So, I'm like out of shit to watch. So, it was desperation time. Should be called Desperation Island because that's what it fucking was. So, thank you for donating. I agree to the dogs and kitties. Stone Kitty. Absolutely correct. They probably didn't get you, Dusty. I know, right? These kitties, they're going to get me. Going to rip my jugular vein. Soon as I'm not paying attention. So, anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and start the show. We're already 6 minutes in. I'll start running my fucking mouth. And we're going to talk about some Donald Trump Jr. Apparently, he wrote a book. And apparently, all us liberals are triggered. We're triggered as fuck by Donald Trump Jr. because he is so unbelievably triggering. He's not cringe at all. It's not that we're just rolling our eyes at how hypocritical and dipshit he is. It's that we're triggered. And I swear these fucking conservative candidates, they have gone back to 2016 YouTube, and now that's the world they're living in. Thanks, anti-SJWs. Thanks, fucking TJ and all you other motherfuckers that made this shit popular. Fucking Joe Rogan. Now every goddamn thing's about being triggered these days. It's so cringe. It's so done to death. Like, seriously, dude, catch up with the fucking times. The new shit is boomers. So get on the boomer trend. But anyway, so Donald Trump Jr. was at a Turning Points USA event, and he was promoting his new book, Triggered. And the Gropers, I don't know if you know who Gropers are, but basically they're the next evolution of the Kekastanis. If you didn't think Kekastanis were cringe enough, now you got Gropers. And they're like even more racist than the Kekastanis were. A lot of the Kekastanis weren't actually racist. They were just like racist adjacent. They were like racist allies. They were like helping racists be more racist by pretending to be racist themselves. But anyway, so then they split off into a separate little group, the youngins, mostly young, disaffected men, who are racist as fuck. And they're led by this guy named Booger Eat Nick Fuentes. And apparently they hate Turning Point USA because Turning Point USA is not racist enough for them. And Turning Point USA is racist as fuck, which is hilarious. You gotta be real fucking racist for Turning Point USA to not be racist enough for you. But apparently, according to Classical Liberal here, the Gropers went to Turning Point USA event with Don Jr. and shouted them down when they refused to answer questions. And the one woman on stage called one of the Gropers an incel. This civil war on the right is getting really dumb and good. It is, basically. It's fucking hilarious. So what happened is these guys who claim that they're all about the marketplace of ideas and, oh my God, the left, they're so afraid to... Oh, hey, Katana. You want to say hello, Katana? Come here, Katana. Katana just made an appearance, so we'll show her a quick. Katana's our oldest rescue. She's actually was rescued before I started rescuing cats. She's Kelsey's cat. She's like, I don't know, 15 years old, something like that. She fat as fuck. You want to show how fat you are? Don't scratch me. Let's show them, though. Let's show them how fat you are. Look at this unit, this abso-fucking-loot unit here. But she my sweet girl. She my little cuddle monkey at night. She keeps me warm. Ain't you right, Miss Katana? So, doing good work with your donations. Using my cats to pull on your heartstrings and shit. Because I'm clever as fuck. All right, Katana, let me do my show now. Yeah, okay. She don't like you pet on her back. She'll let you pet her head, and she'll let you pet her neck. But if you touch her fucking back, she'll claw your eyes out because she got some kind of, I don't know, some kind of spinal issue or something. So, okay, baby. Yeah, daddy's doing a show. I know, right? Anyway. So, his book was called Triggered, How the Left Thrives on Hate and Wants to Silence Us, which is so fucking hilarious because it was fucking conservatives who he was having a fucking fit with. And he got triggered himself and ended up running off stage. And so what was funny about it was, at first, he did not even realize it was conservatives that were heckling him. He said, at the Sunday event, Trump appeared to think the first shouts of dissent had come from the left-leaning counter-protesters who were all outside. They weren't part of this whatsoever. And so this jackass with no self-awareness whatsoever says, name a time when conservatives have disrupted even the furthest leftist on college campus, he said to the crowd. It doesn't happen that way. We're willing to listen. It's happening right fucking now. It was conservatives doing it to you. God damn it, you jackass. Love the fucking irony, inject this shit into my veins. And so what happened is they refused to do a Q&A. And the crowd, led by the minions of booger-eating Nick Fuentes, were like, what? We want a Q&A because we want to talk to you about racism and how you guys aren't racist enough. And of course, they're afraid they're going to get asked questions they don't want to answer. These people claim, they're all about the marketplace of ideas and they're all about debate and discussion, but they're not. They're just like everybody else is. They're doing exactly the same thing the left did. Like the left didn't want to platform racist. They realized there's no good reason to debate racist because all you're doing is helping them spread the racist ideas. It's really, really hard to deprogram racist in debates. In my observation and in my experience, it's way easier to deprogram them by just mocking the fuck out of them. You don't have to have them on the show. Just play the fucking shit they say and mock them relentlessly and make a goddamn example out of them. Let every other motherfucker that comes along know this is what happens to you. You're fucking made such an example out of that nobody wants to be you, right? Nobody wants to follow in your footsteps. They know there's repercussions for their actions. And in my opinion, that's the best way to fight racism. So that's what we're all about. And no reason to put these guys on your platform and let them spread their goddamn hatred. And no reason, in my opinion, to go on their platforms and help them become more popular. And that's just my opinion. Some people disagree. But anyway, Donald Trump Jr. refusing to do Q&As, and the conservatives in the audience weren't fucking having it. A member of the audience interrupted with a shout of, then open the Q&A. Yeah, if you're listening. If you're willing to have debate, you're going to blame lefties for not wanting to talk. Why aren't you willing to talk? Because you're hypocrites, Because they always do exactly what they accuse the other side of doing. Because they know the people that follow them don't really give a shit. Like I said, that's the kind of reason I got, not depressed, but kind of a nihilistic, disheartened over the weekend. And didn't feel like even pretending to do my show last week. Because the truth doesn't matter anymore. We live in a post-truth society. And it can get to you after a while, to be honest with you. And this is a prime example. He won't have any repercussions from this. The fact that he is behaving exactly like a hypocrite would. He's doing the exact opposite of what he claims he is all about. Won't hurt him. The cult of Trump will still follow him, worship the Trump family just like they've always done. And a member of the audience interrupted with a shout of, then over to the Q&A. See what I mean? Trump Jr. answered. And that is the problem. And the reason oftentimes it doesn't make sense to do the Q&A is not because we're not willing to talk about the questions, because we do. Well, then open the Q&A. It's exactly why. If you're willing to talk about the questions, then you would talk about the questions. You would open up the Q&A. You would answer questions. You would run from it. Just like the fuck you did. You're scared, motherfuckers. You got triggered. Exactly what happened. No, it's because people hijack it with nonsense, looking to go for some sort of soundbite. That's exactly why liberals don't want to fucking platform racist. Because it doesn't goddamn matter. You can destroy a goddamn racist in a debate. And for the most part, debates are just about sound bites. They're about little quips that people can easily remember. In the marketplace of ideas, I used to spread this ridiculous bullshit that the best ideas will win out in the end, but that's not true. The best ideas don't win out in the end. The ideas that win out in the end are the ideas that are the simplest to understand. Bite-sized sound bites that people can walk away from and feel like they can understand a completely nuanced subject, but they don't understand it because the soundbite is not nuanced. It's the simplification. So it's usually, leaves people with a false impression of reality. That's why it's better just to mock these motherfuckers and not really engage them in any kind of meaningful debate because, it's just silly. But anyway, they know this is true, and that's why they don't fucking want to have anything to do with it. But they're trying to play both sides. Yeah, we're the free speech warriors. We love free speech. We'll listen to anybody and debate anybody. We're not cowards like those libs, but they are. It's exactly the same shit. You have people spreading nonsense, spreading hate, trying to take over the room. Exactly. Yeah. Starting to sound like a libtard there, Donald Trump Jr. a little bit. Talking out of both sides of your goddamn mouth. So anyway, then his boomer-ass girlfriend, I don't know even know if she's a real-life boomer or not, but a boomer is a mindset. I call myself a boomer sometimes because people call me a boomer. And everybody's like, Dusty, you're not a boomer. You're Generation X. I know I'm Generation X, but like if you're not a millennial on the internet, you're pretty much a boomer to everybody else. And if you say anything these kids don't like, they call you a boomer. So, you know, why not just embrace it and call myself that? Because who gives a fuck, really? But here's this shrill woman getting triggered by these protesters and basically accusing them of being incels. And her response is just classical conservatism. It's hilarious. Let's have a listen. What the fuck? I didn't turn off the sound, Dusty. You have one job, and that job is to do your job right, and you didn't do your job right, motherfucker. All right, let me open the sound settings. Cat's walking everywhere, distracting me. All right, let's see. There we go. Boom! Hell yeah. All right, second verse, same as the first. Try this shit again.
Because you're not making your parents proud by being rude and disruptive and discourteous. We are happy to answer a question. Respect the people around you so that they can hear. You don't play by the same rules. Let me tell you something. I bet you engage and go on online dating because you're impressing no one here to get a date in person.
Like, woo, yeah, you online date, which is bad for conservatives. Why is online dating bad? It's goddamn 2019. Online dating's just normal and shit. Why is meeting somebody in a bar and hooking up better? It's just such a boomer insult. But you do know that when you online date, you do have to meet the people in person, right? Eventually, if you're going to actually date for real. So anyway, what a triggered ass response. And they ran off the stage because they couldn't handle that fucking shit. I love to see it. It's goddamn amazing. And unfortunately, it won't affect them at all. Like I said, their cult won't give a shit. But we can make fun of them for it, right? And of course, giant fucking liberal ass Dave Rubin has Donald Trump Jr. on. And what's the first thing that Mr. Ideas does? It's all about the marketplace of ideas. Some big ideas. I'm recovering from all these big ideas. Yep. They shut down the live speech, the live chat during his interview with Donald Trump Jr. because they aren't about fucking free speech. They aren't about anybody being able to say whatever they want to say. You know, they're cowards. You know, they know exactly what's going to happen. They know these racists are going to ask these people questions that they don't want to fucking answer, and their answers are going to be racist because these racists are going to talk to them about, you know, how bad the brownies are, how bad the immigrants are coming over here. Aren't they destroying our country? Build that wall higher. And what are they going to say to it? His father and the entire family has been engaging in this rhetoric ever since they've been campaigning for president, right? His entire platform is based on racism, propping up the white supremacist power structure in this country. So what is he going to do, deny it? No. So that's why he don't want to answer the questions. He's cowardly. And of course, Dave Rubin is enabling him because Dave Rubin is also a coward. Right-wing shill, man. It just so pisses me off that for years and years, I kept telling everybody that Dave Rubin was just a right-wing conservative shill. And even people like Joe Rogan were going public like, I can't believe everybody's attacking Dave Rubin. Dave Rubin is a liberal. He's gay. Did you know he's gay? Oh my God, did you forget about how gay Dave Rubin is? He's married to a man. He's so gay. He can't possibly be a conservative. Fuck off, Joe Rogan. Yeah, you can. There's lots of goddamn conservatives who are fucking Republican. So I'd listen to that shit for goddamn years. Same thing with goddamn Sargon. Sargon is a fucking liberal. He's on the left. And then he joins a fucking hard right party. God damn it. Sometimes it gets old being so fucking right all the time. It doesn't get old being right. It gets old having people tell me I'm fucking wrong. And there they are. Giant ass mega super liberal Dave Rubin hanging out with his buddy Donald Trump Jr. Collusion! Yeah. Don't burn this book. Yeah, all right. You know, it's fascists that usually do the book burning, right? It's Christians that were doing the book burning. Lefties and liberals usually ain't into that kind of shit, so it's just fucking ridiculous. Everything about this is ridiculous. Clown show all the time, 24/7. And then Donald Trump Jr., I guess before this, he went on the View with Meghan McCain, and it went about exactly as you would expect it. My father, yeah, well, my dad, interesting, but my father, true, but also my dad, and you don't believe me? Well, you'd think they would have got along better than they did. They didn't get along really well, but it's surprising because they're basically the same fucking person.
I've benefited from my father's name. I'm not going to hide from that. My father, 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 my father.
Ole!
My father, 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 my father.
Ole! Hell yeah! My father! All right. Yo, my daddy dead, you know. I never did get nothing from my fucking daddy except for my last name. Didn't get shit. Must be goddamn nice. My daddy didn't teach me how to throw a football. Not that I wanted to throw a football. That shit sounds boring as fuck. But still, my daddy did. But anyway, then earlier in the week, he went on CBS This Morning and just out of fucking nowhere starts talking about transphobic nonsense. Throwing trans people under the bus just for no reason whatsoever. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, they got to have a boogeyman, though. They got to have something to scare you with. And why not the most marginalized, vulnerable class in our society? The one with the highest suicide rate, the one we should be protecting and embracing the most. Why not just make them your goddamn boogeyman? And it's funny because instead of the journalist having any kind of journalistic integrity whatsoever, and the host of this show and challenging him or whatever, they just try to cut him off immediately because they know it's a train wreck. But no, you got to call this shit out, motherfuckers. You're part of the goddamn problem by not calling this shit out. But let's watch this horror show.
You know, sort of the woke goalpost. They keep moving. The example I use in the book is obviously as it relates to, trans women in sports. Identify how you want. I think it's wonderful. I don't care. When you start saying, okay, I'm a man, I become a woman, I'm now winning national championships, setting weightlifting world records,
lies.
Displacing women who've worked their entire lives to get to a point in their careers. I think that's wrong, and that's the point. The goalposts never stop moving.
Are you interested in running?
Cut him off. Thanks, Rationality Rules. Thanks, Matt Dillahunty, for not standing up against this shit. Thanks, all you motherfuckers who helped bring this into the mainstream media attention of assholes like goddamn Donald Trump Jr., who can use this as a fucking boogeyman to scare boomers with, oh my God, the trans people, they're setting all kinds of world records. No, they're not. There is not a single fucking overall world record that any trans woman has ever set in any sport on the goddamn face of the fucking planet. Look it up. Now you can say, oh, what about Hubbard? Nope. 35 and over league, which was a regional league. It'd be like if I went to a seniors league with my old boomer ass and I set a bowling record and then I said, hey, I got a world record in this league. No, it doesn't count. That's not an overall world record. They fucking don't have any overall world records in fucking anything. They aren't dominating women's sports. And in fact, they're underrepresented in every fucking women's sports. They make up like between 0.5% to 1% of society. And the transgender champions make up far, far less than that. So lies, boogeyman to scare you with. But it works, folks, because I know transgender people are so scary, aren't they? Oh my God, they're really affecting your life. Why these people fucking suck every goddamn penny they can out of the goddamn system, right? Why people are suffering lack of health care. 45,000 Americans are dying every goddamn year because they can't fucking have decent access to health care like every other fucking first world country on the planet. But it's the transgender people you need to be afraid of. They've always done this. The rich always use bullshit boogeymen to distract people, to have us fighting amongst each other while they rob us goddamn blind. Aren't you sick of it yet? Aren't you sick of licking these motherfuckers' taints? The lowest goddamn scum in society, the dumbest motherfuckers have all the fucking money. Aren't you tired of it yet? Aren't we ready to fucking ride in the streets yet? Goddamn eat the fucking rich. I'm ready. Shit, that sounded a little violent. I don't mean violently when I say eat the rich. I just mean we need to put people in office who will tax the fucking shit out of them and maybe imprison them. Maybe a wealth tax is not even enough. Maybe a greed penalty is something we need. I'm starting to get a little bit more extreme in my views of this shit. I'm about to go over it too. We're going to go over it later in a segment about what these rich motherfuckers have been up to, like Mark Cuban and Bill Gates and Kanye West and the fucking Kardashians. We're going to go over that shit, but, maybe we need to be more extreme than we've been with this shit. Not violently, but fucking punishing these goddamn people who are harming society by being wealth hoarders. They're mentally ill. They want to talk about trans people being mentally ill. The fucking people who have $1 billion are mentally ill. They're like these goddamn people on the show hoarders. They can never get a fucking enough, man. They can't spend this much money. In 100 lifetimes, they couldn't spend this fucking much money, but it's never enough. They sit around and they see how much society is suffering, how people are dying in the goddamn streets all over the fucking world, and they don't give a fuck. Because their boat ain't big enough. Because they don't have enough fucking planes or mansions. Because they can't fucking eat enough gold on the goddamn donuts. They're literally doing that now. They're putting gold on donuts and eating it. Because they like their poo to sparkle. It's like a fucking Dave Chappelle skit. Anyway, so then Chris Jericho invites this goddamn ass clown on his podcast. Fucking Jericho. I used to be a big fan of Jericho. I've actually met Chris Jericho before. Back when I was a big wrestling fan and I owned all the WWF domain names. I actually own ChrisJericho.com. I own SteveAustin.com. I own EricBischoff.com, BillGoldberg.com. I own all that shit. And I actually met on my own dime, this was before I actually, I'll get to that in a minute. But on my own dime, I met some of the wrestlers in person. I went on a wrestling cruise where a lot of these wrestlers were on the cruise. They let them go on the cruise for free so that wrestling fans would pay to go on the cruise so they can meet them. And I went on there and I met all these people. And I offered to give these people their domain names, offered to give Stone Cold Steve Austin his domain name. And they were all like, I don't want that shit. It was back when the internet was sort of new. And I guess these wrestlers didn't really fucking know what the hell they were talking about. So they were like, the .coms don't mean anything. You know, in the future, there'll be a billion different suffixes, so .com is meaningless, so we don't care about that. So they all basically rejected me. And then later on, I got a cease and desist letter from the WWE's lawyers, and they're like, we're going to sue you for these domains. And I was like, motherfucker, I was trying to give them to you. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Shit. I was pissed. I was like yelling, not yelling in real life, but like yelling through email exchanges at the lawyers. And I was like, sue me. I was trying to give this shit to you. And I told them straight up. I was like, man, this is the worst way you could come at me. All you had to do was fucking ask me for them nicely and I'd give them to you. And I was like, now you have to do something for you. Now I want you guys to fly me out to some WWE events. And I want you guys to give me backstage passes. Let me meet some more wrestlers and shit. So they did that. And I gave them the domain names. And I met Chris Jericho again. It was nice. But anyway, apparently he's sort of an asshole in real life. I'm not really sure. But he has invited Donald Trump Jr. to be on his show. And I can't show you this tweet of this guy calling him out because Chris Jericho's fanboys bullied this guy into removing his tweet. Fuck you, Chris Jericho, a little bit. Anyway, Steve Shaz. What's up, Steve Shaz? Gave him a little bit of shit for it. I appreciate Steve Shaz standing up for what's good and what's right in the world. Steve Shaz, everybody hates on Steve Shaz. But you know what? One of the reasons I was so nihilistic over this weekend on Friday and I didn't want to do my show was because so many of the people that are supposed to be on my side, so many of the people that are supposed to be my allies, I don't trust them. Like, I really think a lot of these people would sell their mother to be more popular. I think a lot of things they're saying is just because they want fame and money. And like, I don't even want to be on the same team as them. Even though we agree on a lot of the same policies and shit, I don't feel like a lot of these people have the integrity to stand up for what's right. I think that they will fucking shill for anybody that they think will make them more popular. There'll be sycophants for them. And it gets to me after a while. You know, I feel kind of alone. But anyway, Steve Shaz doesn't make me feel like that. Because you talk shit all you want about Steve Shaz. But Steve Shaz is one motherfucker that never goddamn bowed to anybody. He never fucking did what he thought was going to be popular. To suck up to people. To collaborate with people he knew would make him have more subscribers. He didn't do that shit, you know. And I do respect that, regardless if I agree with him on everything or not. But anyway, he was giving Jericho a little bit of shit for it. I've been a fan of yours since your days in the WCW. Me too. And I love your recent work. This is bullshit. You don't get to claim nonpartisanship while you're using your platform to let a biggest fascist promote his book. Amen. There's no fucking nonpartisan when you have goddamn Donald Trump Jr. on your fucking show to spout his goddamn nonsense. When you know you're not going to fucking challenge it. You're going to be like Joe Rogan and just let him say whatever the fuck he wants to. Shame on you, Chris Jericho. Somebody needs to put you in a lion tamer. And, I'll skip ahead. Oh, yeah. And then Donald Trump Jr. was in public and he was like, my dad couldn't possibly be a racist because when we were little kids, he let a pedophile babysit us. And I'm like, that's a weird flex, bro. Gotta say, that's a real strange flex there. Yeah, your dad's real cool letting a pedophile goddamn babysit you. That doesn't sound like the best father to me, in my opinion. But, and also, Michael Jackson ain't really black. Come on, look at this guy. Dude had his skin white in so many shades. He about the same color I am at this point. I mean, come on, look at the different shades in our skin. I'm white as fuck. And tell me Michael Jackson ain't, like, look at his skin color. It ain't that much fucking different than mine. It ain't. His lips are redder. I got the white beard. Makes me pop and shit. But goddamn it. Anyway. Hilarious. Love to see it. And then, goddamn it, folks. Like, I know you're going to think I'm making this shit up, but I ain't. I looked into it. I'm going to show you in a second. But it's hard to believe this is real life. This is fucking real life. So anyway, apparently they had this Donald Trump balloon. I know it's going to pop up a fucking thing that tells me I got to buy New York Times. I'm not buying New York Times. Fuck you, New York Times. Information wants to be free. But anyway, they had a Donald Trump balloon, the baby Donald Trump balloon, out of the Donald Trump, anti-Donald Trump rally. Protesters were out there. And so one dude decided he was going to go out there and pop the balloon. And he did. And he got arrested. Let me see if I can scroll down real fast so you guys can't see this. I don't want to show you this. Okay, good. I did. Okay, so this is the guy right here. This is before he went and popped the balloon, and this is him talking about it, bragging about what he's going to do and whatnot. Listen to him.
I don't know how many of y'all Republicans out there got any balls about yourself to they got that baby Trump balloon down here on campus right now, and I'm going down here to make a scene. So y'all watch the news. If you got any balls, come join me. This is pathetic. I'm finna get rowdy. So y'all pay attention. I'm shaking. I'm so mad right now. I'm finna pop this balloon. Without a doubt. Stay tuned.
Imagine if a liberal did that.
Should be
Violent liberals vandalizing property that's not their own.
Someone popped the balloon.
Yeah, he did. He walked in and popped the balloon.
And
Fucking
now he's
asshole.
getting arrested.
Watch him scream as he gets arrested.
Lock him up!
Lock him up.
Eat a dick, bitch!
I don't know what that is. Okay, anyway, I know what that fucking shrieking is. Anyway, he decided to make a video after this happened, and I'm not kidding you, folks. I can't make this shit up. This is him.
I got charged. That's all right. I'd do it again if I had given the opportunity. So, but I'm glad all y'all enjoyed that. Better than this game right here. I got charged.
I got questions, okay? What the fuck is Buffalo Bill doing here? It puts the lotion on his skin or else it gets the hose again? How is this real life? What is happening? No explanation on why he's in a fucking garter and panties. Like, I don't understand. Maybe somebody edited this and put this on there. I guess maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe somebody edited this and put him in garter and high heels. Maybe this is this is probably photoshopped. I'm probably just stupid and falling for a photo. It just occurred to me right now this can't be real. Paul, I get it. Okay, this guy did it. It's a Photoshop. Okay, stupid Dusty. How did you not know that the first time? God damn it. Well, at least I caught it live on air. At least I realized my error. This is pretty funny, though. I thought this was actually real. See, even I can fall for this dumb bullshit sometimes. Deepfakes are going to be a motherfucker when that shit comes out. You got to be real careful about what you share. But I caught it. I caught it before I shared it uncritically. So, pat on the back to Dusty, but also bad Dusty for believing this shit could possibly be real for a half a goddamn second. Anyway, regardless, dude's a fucking ass clown of the highest order, embarrassing, exactly the kind of person you would assume would be a Donald Trump supporter. So, funny as fuck, and let's see what else. Oh, yeah, Donald Trump was out at the Kentucky rally, and he had this to say at the Kentucky rally. All right, come on. Volume, do it.
You're sending that big message to the rest of the country. It's so important. You got to get your friends. You got to vote. Because if you lose, it sends a really bad message. It just sends a bad, and they will build it up. Here's the story. If you win, they're going to make it like ho-hum. And if you lose, they're going to say Trump suffered the greatest defeat in the history of the world. This was the greatest. You can't let that happen to me.
Spoiler alert! They let it happen to him. They lost miserably, and now they have a Democrat. I think that's the governor, right? The Democrat is the Kentucky governor. So, I rebuked the Trump. Gonna send a bad message, but you know he ain't hearing that message because Trump don't listen to anything that goes against his fucking preconceived narratives. And I guess it was Veterans Day, and Trump's always out there pretending like he supports the troops, and still, sadly, a majority of the troops support Donald Trump, which is crazy as fuck. Considering reality, it just shows you how, you know, reason and logic has nothing to do with any of this shit. What you say and do has nothing to do with any of this shit. It's all about partisan tribalism. And he's on their side. Republicans are for God. So Trump, regardless of what he says or does, must be for God. But this is the goddamn guy you're worshiping, right? Trump, who likes people that weren't captured. Like, you know, look at these people. They're not heroes because they got captured. But also, he likes people that weren't captured. But also, he knew what he was signed up for. Yeah, that's what he says when they die. You know, if you get captured, you're not a hero. And if you get killed, you knew what you were fucking doing. But now we love him still, right? Because he supports you guys somehow by sending you out to die for Saudi Arabia as mercenaries to their country. You know, sure, you guys are working for the goddamn Muslim oligarchs that you claim you hate. But, hey, Trump's president, so it's all good, right? Who cares? Who cares? And, in case you need any more proof how little he gives a shit about the troops, just a reminder on Veterans Day, we are still blocked by Donald Trump. Yep, the official Donald Trump Twitter page has VoteVetsBlocked. Because if you don't support Donald Trump, you're dead to him. Doesn't matter if you're a fucking vet or not. He don't give a fuck about you, right? And, oh my God. If this kind of shit don't make you fucking pissed off, that's another one. People telling me, Tim Pool is my favorite leftist. Tim Pool's on the left. Yep, super leftist Tim Pool. Trump is a bull that barged into the ivory tower and is rampaging around inside, causing elites to panic. Can you imagine how far your head would have to be up your ass? That beanie must be covered in goddamn shit, every inch of it, to think Donald Trump is not a fucking elite. To think a billionaire is not a fucking elite. It's weird that so many progressives run with the orange man bad narrative. No one ever fucking runs with that. We literally call out exactly what he's doing, specifically, detail by detail, and you guys ignore every fucking word we say and then use this straw man that we're claiming orange man bad. That's how you give yourself permission to ignore everything we're saying and just spread your bullshit. Y'all hate establishment Democrats as much as Trump supporters. Let him investigate corruption. Imagine Trump investigating corruption. The most corrupt president in the history of the goddamn nation. Just let him do what he does with corruption. I'm a very leftist guy. I'm a super liberal, ain't I? God damn it. Just so irritating that anybody keeps saying that fucking shit to me. Oh, it makes me homicidal a little bit. But not really homicidal. Just like pretend homicidal. I'm not going to murder you all in your sleep. I might have got a little crazy over the weekend. Got to dial that shit back a little bit. Anyway, I guess I need to take a break and read the super chats and the chat and everything first. We got any super chats out here? Super chat! Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. 400D. He said $5, but he gave me $1.99. That's a mixed message, 400D. What are you trying to say? I appreciate the $1.99, but you're a little bit of a liar. A little bit. Jago Fett gave me $5. That's a real $5. And he says, this goes to the Dusty Duster Fund to buy Dusty a cool duster to wear on the stream. This is not for the cat, capiche? All right, I will look for me a duster. Maybe I'll go to the Goodwill and see if I can find me one, and I will buy it in your honor, Django Fett. Bijan, get $5 or £5, even better. It's Monopoly money. Hey, Dusty, what's up? What's up, Bijan? How many animals do you currently have at your shelter? We have 11 cats now because we rescued a new cat this weekend, and we have 7 dogs. So that would make a total of 18. 18 dogs and 2 humans make 20. 20 in total beings at our resident right now. Appreciate that. Tim, $10. Hey, Dusty. Hey, Tim. Long time lurker. Glad to finally catch one of these lives. Good up the good work. Or keep up the good work, brother. I will. I appreciate that. As long as you guys keep supporting me, I would do this for fucking ever. Until I die, and then I'll probably come back from the grave and do it. You know, I'll have to have a medium or something to channel me. But, you know, that exists, so I'll work that out. Neon Nor, £10. Thank you, Neon Nor. This shall be $5 Canadian. Got that Canadian funny money. Do you know the Flatbush Cats and Kitten Lady YouTube channels? No, I don't. They're cat rescue channels, and they're wonderful. All right, I fully support that. You guys check that out if you want to. Jado, give me $5. Why am I paying you more each month than I do Bernie Sanders? Anti-SJW plus cats equal awesomeness. Hell yeah, I'm way better than Bernie. Not really, but, you know, Bernie's got a lot of donations and stuff, and I'm doing a good job with what I get, so really appreciate that. Remu, Australian $2, says, yo, Dusty, take my foreign money, my dude. I will. What's happening in the future right now? You futuristic motherfuckers. Scary witch people. But I love you anyway. Cyanide, $2. Imagine if a trans woman won the Indy 500. That would be great. They would be blaming the car, wouldn't they? That car's got a trans engine in it. It's a Trans Am. And Ben Davis, $20. Hey, that's very generous, Ben Davis. Thank you a lot. Some money for the kiddies. All right. Where are the kitties? Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. I need to show Ben Davis. He gave me $20 for kitties, and no one's around. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh, well, thank you, Ben. I'll show you one as soon as they come back around. Adam Wright, $10. Thank you, Adam Wright. That's very kind of you. Michael Galley, $20. Oh, man, that's awesome. Thank you, Michael Galley. Thanks for being you. Hey, thanks for being you. I couldn't be me if you guys weren't helping me and supporting the show, so I really appreciate that. $2 thumbnail. Appreciate that, Niverific. More super chats if you can. Really appreciate that. You guys rock. What's the chat got to say? If I missed anything important over in the chat area, anybody calling my name out, saying anything really important to, hey, Dusty, I'm camping and watching you by the fire. Awesome, man. You got fucking Wi-Fi out there. Gotta love that shit. Eventually, there'll be Wi-Fi all over the fucking earth. No matter where you go, you can have high-speed internet. It's gonna be cool as shit. Most troops don't support him. I don't know. The last time I checked, he had a majority of the troops supporting him. Has that changed? It's possible that's changed. But I checked as early as a month ago, and a month ago that was true. So if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. I am often wrong, as I am a fucking moron. So thank you for that. Tim Pooh is a fucking moron. Yes, he is. In a different way than I am. But also, we're both morons, so that's cool. Tim, I called him Dim Tool. That's my little nickname. It's fun. It's fun. All right. Let's continue on with the show. Still got a lot to fucking cover. How far are we into the show? 40 minutes. All right, making good progress here. So, Trump has held 15 competitions so far. And the winner supposedly gets to meet Trump. But surprise, surprise, Trump's a con man. He's a goddamn liar, the biggest liar in the history of the goddamn presidency. So, like, none of the people who have ever won any of these contests actually get to have lunch or dinner with Trump or meet Trump in any way. Because, you know, it's all a scam. This is a guy who had to pay $2 million for scamming his charity. This is a guy who had a fraudulent school. You know, time after time again, he's just, you know, a corrupt con man. So anyway, the Trump campaign has held 15 contests since 2018, offering the chance to win breakfast, lunch, or dinner with President Trump. An investigation by Popular Information did not uncover any evidence that anyone has ever actually won. Shocker. The last contest winner was supposed to have lunch a week ago in Chicago. The poll reporter with Trump that day, Washington Post reporter Ann Jurin asked the campaign for any information about the winner. She didn't receive a response. These kind of contests are a staple of modern presidential campaign. Most campaigns are eager to show their candidate interacting with real people. Obama Center generated extensive coverage. The Trump campaign has never released a name or a pic. So, scam, scammity, scam. It's all fucking scam. You guys deserve to be scammed because you're supporting a scammer. And if you support a scammer, you deserve whatever the fuck you get. So, leads me in my next shit. Donald Trump's latest scam is basically a crime against humanity. I think he really should be tried in The Hague and hung expeditiously. Because his new thing is called the MAGA Challenge. And folks, I'm just going to apologize for this in advance because some of you are going to die. Like, I'm just going to warn you. Some of you are not going to live through this because you're going to cringe to death. You're going to cringe so hard your bones are going to shatter and your ribs are going to splinter into your heart and you're going to bleed to death. Because this is the worst thing you've probably ever seen in your life. And I have very, very many examples. So I want to get through as many of these as we can. And I apologize in advance for white people rapping about Trump. Prepare yourselves, folks.
This is a rap about a MAGA hat. The one that always taken by a Democrat. Trump's policies are so grand. Watching the economy expand. So take your friends to a MAGA crowd where the love of freedom is found. Let them conform to the Trump plan. Ask that Glenn Beck, he's now a MAGA man.
Okay. I'm so sorry for that, folks. I'm so sorry. I know this is so painful, but it's just beginning. It's just beginning, folks. There are so many of these. And it's so bad, I can't not show it, but I don't want to show it at the same time. I am so twisted, but I'm going to do it anyway. 4.6 million views.
I'm a MAGA kid. I'm here to blow up the liberals' list. School shootings, pedophiles, and vaccines. Today, it is really hard to be a teen. Now listen up, Greta. This message is for you. We are warriors of God, and we're praying for you. How dare you spread fear with your ego, but the truth is where we go. Our human rights come from God, not government. Brainwashed puppet, you were sent. You liberals act really, really strange, but MAGA kids are...
I gotta say, folks, I think that the Great Replacement is just a conspiracy theory, but I'm starting to wonder if that's not the right direction we need to take, right? You know, maybe white people should be wiped out. I'm just saying. Like, if you're trying to make an argument against the white people being wiped out, this is not the way to do it. This is making me side with the other side, if there even is another side. I want to create the other side, and, you know, holy shit, it's going to get worse, too. This guy's not even white, I don't think. Let the pain continue.
Got my MAGA hat on, not worried about CNN or the squad. All you Trump haters out there don't know the power of this, the power to make demo rats. Flee to the waters, that's right. Got my MAGA hat on, not ashamed to wear it, not ashamed to put it on, to wear it out in public, just like seeing all...
All right, I'm going to stop this for a second and show you guys. This is the new kitty. Oh my God, this is Vendetta. We rescued her this weekend. Yeah, let me show you, kitty cat. People need this. People need this. Baby, people need it. We've just been subjected to horrors. We need your cuteness to save us. Oh, she was in a Mississippi back road and she was about to get eaten by bulldogs, actually pit bulls. And couldn't stand to see her get killed and die, so we rescued her, and she's our 11th little kitty. We named her Vendetta, and she's so sweet. She's a survivor. I know people need you, though. Just fucking suffer for just a second, because, oh my God, whew, we need that palate cleanser a little bit, because I will be honest, folks, like, I was watching this stuff before I decided not to do my show Friday, and like, I know this stuff's cringe and it's fun to make fun of, but this stuff actually made me depressed. It made me sad, because we live in a society where, you know, we have some of the worst fucking people in charge of things. Rich assholes hoarding money, being as corrupt openly as they fucking can possibly be, destroying the credibility of our country left and right, protecting people that are killing our journalists, accelerating global warming, destroying our planet, and you just have all these people worshiping him. And they're worshiping him. I know it's terrible and it's embarrassing and it's cringe the way they do it, but the fact that they don't even give a shit is, to me, really fucking depressing. So yeah, it's fun to make fun of them and it's fun to watch for cringe purposes, but it's also real sad to me in a way. But let the sadness continue.
Maggot challenge, my turn. Check the hat. Texas style. We all bleed red. No racist here, just because you try to put the label on me 24/7. Listen up, Democrats. Listen up, Pantifa.
Oh, got him. Hurry up. Get to it. Oh, God. This guy can't even rap correctly. Hurry.
Go and get your MAGA
All
hat
right,
and
just
get
die.
it
Seriously, just fucking
racist.
Die, death. Horrible death. Long fucking eternal slumber where you cease to exist forever, motherfucker. I know that's bad, but shit. All right, let's keep it going here, folks. This guy, I'm going to skip this guy. Fuck this guy. He's like a Latino for Trump. I don't even want to hear that shit. Let's see what else we got here. I don't know how much more of this shit I can watch.
Here we go. Ruffle feathers. Push some buttons. Come on, liberal sheeple, open up your eyes. We had to save this great country from its own demise. Donald Trump was the only candidate, you see. We surely didn't want the kill squad leader Hillary. They got more hits under their belt than a drug cartel. Poor Epstein never had a chance, now we can't tell. Why you think there's only two parties, man? It's meant to split. Then they spread some fake news filled with fear and shit. How the same people let these places look? Boston, Aurora, Oregon is Sandy Hook.
Okay, dude, like white folks. Like, if you're Eminem, cool. There might be some white folks that can rap, but if you can't rap, don't fucking rap! Don't do it! Holy shit! Save us from this pain and horror. Okay, I think maybe one more. You know this woman just loves rap. Listens to rap all the time. This is a rap aficionado.
Okay, my Maggot challenge. Here we go. Yes, I'm a southern white girl, as you can clearly see, trying to survive here in a sea of crazies. Racist is all I ever hear. Lord, that child, they ain't no racist bones here. Maggot stands together, red, white, and blue. Get on board, we're waiting for you. God bless America, and for her I stand. Reaching out so y'all will understand.
I love how all these people keep bringing the fact they're not racist. We're not racist! Don't get us wrong, we're not racist! Me doth think you guys protest too much. Guarantee you these are the same racist assholes who are going to get caught on video screaming the N-word at black people, and then we get fired. They're going to be like, I'm not racist, I was just having a bad day. So anyway, I'm going to skip all the rest of it. I'm going to save you guys that pain. There are so many other examples of this MAGA hat challenge, but like, it's not even funny. It's so embarrassing and so bad that it's below funny now. It's just painful. So I can't even stand to fucking watch it anymore. So I guess I'll do one more. This is Charlie Kirk at Talking Points USA, and holy shit. You want to hear a galaxy brain take on things? You can't get any more fucking galaxy brain than this motherfucker right here. Listen up.
And so the question shouldn't be, well, how do we make human beings perfect, like the left sometimes goes on this fool's errand to do. So the left believes something totally different, the radical left. They believe that anything that human beings do wrong is a byproduct of a system that has been built that makes human beings do things wrong. Most specifically, private property. The left believes because you're able, I know it's hilarious, right? No, it really is. The fact that you're able to own private property, they believe that that brings out the worst in people. So the left, if you come at it from this lens, you're like, wow, that actually kind of makes sense. The left is trying to create perfect people by demolishing the current system that we have. Okay. So, but what's amazing about free enterprise...
I don't know any left person that thinks that people will be perfect if we demolish the capitalistic system. That's just not how logic works. Now, is the system bad? Yes. Does the system need to be dismantled and rebuilt? Yes. Will that make people perfect? No. I don't know any fucking person that would ever say that or has ever said that. So yet another straw man, but it gets worse.
Capitalism is it forces you to be a capitalism that we have. Okay. So, but what's amazing about free enterprise capitalism is it forces you to be a good person. Now, are there bad people in the free market? Of course there are. And too many of those cheaters sometimes get away with it, but they get called out more times than not. However, to be rich and to be successful and to attain wealth, it's really hard to be a jerk over and over and over again. It actually...
Such bullshit. Oh my fucking God. Donald Trump is the president. He scammed fucking cancer charities. He made a fake school. He fucking doesn't pay anybody. The goddamn he's the scum of the fucking earth, and he's a billionaire president. Fucking look at the look at the oil companies. The oil companies did their own climate research for 40 years. They knew 40 years ago that what they were doing caused global warming. And they fucking hid that shit and reaped trillions, not even billions, trillions of dollars by hiding the fact they were destroying the planet. By hiding the fact that they could possibly destroy all life on the planet. Still, every one of those assholes are billionaires. Still, their family's going to inherit all their fucking money. It's just such a fiction that the market regulates itself. That people know enough about the products that they buy that they won't support people who are bad. It's just such fucking bullshit. Yes, they do. You think Jeff Bezos is a good person? No, he's not a fucking good person. Holy shit, this is so stupid. Time to eat the rich, folks. It's time to fucking eat the rich. Put these motherfuckers in jail. Put these greedy sons of bitches in jail. If you're fucking sucking all this fucking money out of the system while people are suffering and dying because of it, put your ass in jail because you're a criminal. Fuck this. Tired of it. It's time to get more extreme with this shit, you know? I used to think I was being too extreme, but maybe I'm not being a fucking extreme enough. Maybe it's time to take this shit to the goddamn next level. Fucking pissing me off, this bullshit. And, alright. Guess I'll read the chat and then I'll continue on with this depressing ass bullshit. Regulated capitalism won't fix it. I know, right? So stupid. But you know, it's billionaires paying this guy, who I'm sure he's probably a millionaire by now. If not, he's close to being a millionaire. But he'll be a millionaire before it's all said and done. It's billionaires paying this millionaire to tell poor people and, you know, the uneducated that the billionaires are not the problem. The rich and the oligarchs are not the problem. It's, you know, it's transgender people are the problem. They're the real evil. Oh my God. A transgender woman won a race. Isn't that what the problem in society is? Yeah, sure, your grandpa may have gone fucking bankrupt because he couldn't afford his medical bills, but did you see that transgender woman who won that cycling race? Isn't that what you really should be afraid of? No, just die. If that's what you're really afraid of, die. You deserve to die. Fucking die, boomers, die. Death to you all. Fucking burn them all down. Nice guy Dusty, I think, is dead and gone. There's a new Dusty in his place now, and he's fucking pissed. I appreciate that, Debbie Rasco. You're sexy, and I can't even see you. I can just tell you are. Kitties! I know, we needed that, right? We needed that kitty. A little palate cleanser so we don't open up our veins in a warm bathtub. Because you shouldn't do that, folks. Don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself, even though I know it's very tempting sometimes. Okay. All I gotta say about that. Called the Dusty. Capitalists are making me want to be a socialist instead of a social democrat. I know, right? I'm a social democrat, which is a form of capitalism. It's a form of highly regulated capitalism. And I do think there should be wealth taxes. I do think there are some things about the capitalistic system that are beneficial. I do think it spurs innovation to a degree, but I'm very open to being wrong about that at this point. I'm very fucking open to being completely fucking wrong about that because I'm so goddamn sick of these rich motherfuckers gaslighting us, telling us up is down and left is right and day is night. Fuck this shit, right? It's infuriating. He became president to say fuck you to NBC for firing him and to make tax cuts for himself and all his friends. Yep, true that. You're a beautiful person. I appreciate that, Victoria Cunningham. I don't know how beautiful I am, but I will take the compliment. I'm not really good at compliments, but I will try to take them better, and I appreciate that. Quote the Dusty. These guys are making bank now. You keep being pissed, and the fortune will find you, sir. Like, I don't even want to be rich, though. I'm almost doing okay. Like, I could use a little more money for the cats and the dogs and for doing the things, but, like, I'm doing all right. Like, I'm making, like, I don't know, 20,000 a year maybe. I don't know if I'm not making that much, but that's plenty for me. Like, I don't even need that much. I just don't want people to suffer because the few have everything. I live in such a poor society, and I see my family and how much they're struggling and how much they need help, and they can't fucking get it, man. I had a loved one recently that had some mental health issues. I guess I can't even talk about this shit, man. They had to fucking literally threaten suicide before they could get anybody to fucking help them. The system's so fucking broken. They went time and time again to the hospital to try to get somebody to fucking help them because they needed help, and nobody would do shit. They had to literally fucking threaten. They didn't want to kill themselves. They just wanted to threaten it before they could get fucking help. It's getting to me, man. How can you be a fucking billionaire in a society where everybody is fucking suffering so bad because of it? It's getting to me. Fuck. I got my glasses all fucking dirty and shit. Alright. Snap out of it, Dusty. Snap out of it. Angry Dusty better than sad Dusty. Alright, let's check the super chats. That always cheers me up. Super chats. I can fart a more sensible and catchy rhyme. I know, right? My cats could fucking meow some shit better than that, right? Absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, Supreme King. $10. Please make it stop. Okay, I did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you suffer. But you had to see. You had to see how horrible it's getting. Jerome Dro Hutchinson, $2. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. I thought a putty tat. Oh, yeah, that's some 80s rap, I think. Or is that the 90s? I'm so old. For you, just because much love. Hey, thank you, Breaking Bat. $1.99, really appreciate that. $20 from OMF Still. Hey, really generous. I really appreciate that, OMF Still. You rock. Hero status. That's you. All right, make sure I didn't miss anything important on the chat. Dusty, breathe, just breathe. Will help. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. You know, it just like, if it's me, I'm fine. But it's my loved ones suffering. I just can't stand that shit, right? Like, I can take a fucking anything. You can say whatever the fuck you want to about me. You can do whatever you want to me. But when it's my, I can't fucking take that shit. Watching my loved ones suffer. They don't deserve it because they're good people. Anyway, gotta quit thinking about that shit. Move on with the show. All right, bear with me. Okay. All right, more depressing Trump shit. I'm almost done with the Trump section of the show, but it's been a week since I covered Trump, so there's always fucking horrible shit going with Trump. Worst president in the history of goddamn mankind, but everybody's giggling about this photo. It's so funny, isn't it? Oh my God, look at all these assholes laying hands on Trump. It's so fake because we know he's not a Christian. We know he's just pandering to these motherfuckers, but it's not really funny. Americans in the grip of a sick cult that makes Jonestown and Scientology look like bit players, and absolutely, you know. Donald Trump does make L. Ron Hubbard look like a bit player. All these fucking cult members supporting him. And you want a good example of this? This is his fucking spiritual advisor in the White House. This is the kind of shit going on in the supposed greatest nation in the world. Just hard to believe it's real.
And so you sit back and go, well, yeah, but she crazy. She up there supporting, she up there in the White House praying. You better believe I'm praying. You better believe I'm up there saying in the name of Jesus. You better believe that I'm walking around those parameters saying I lift this up and I dedicate every ounce of this place as holy ground, and I dedicate it by the superior blood of Jesus, and every door that God opens for me, I invoke the name of Jesus. I release angels right now in the Holy Spirit and walls of fire. I burn up every demonic altar in the name of Jesus, and I call it to crumble. And any assignment by any principality, power, darkness, and wickedness against this nation, against other nations, is coming down in the name of Jesus. Let it all fall down. Let it crumble by the fire of God. Let it be burned right now. I erect the altar of God right now. I renounce every demonic spirit. I renounce every covenant made with Satan.
I mean, this is the kind of people that are in the fucking White House. They're fighting witches, man, like this is Harry Potter and some shit. While people are suffering and dying. And you know Donald Trump don't believe a goddamn word of any of this. He's just going along with it because that's his base, the Christian base, the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. People that are still stuck in the mindset of 2,000-year-old monkey text written to control you. Still, man, it's frustrating. And I agree with Patton Oswalt. I love Patton Oswalt. But this Dark Crystal reboot looks amazing. And This is this woman and her husband. They do look like gelflings, right? Too much plastic surgery, too much Botox. Holy shit. Creepy as fuck. But these are the people in the White House, folks. These are people who have FaceTime with the President of the United States, supposedly the most powerful man in the world. These are the people talking to him. These are the people whispering in his ear. Horrible, horrible. And speaking of horrible, we're going to go into the section about eating the rich. Like I wasn't fucking pissed off enough about these goddamn rich motherfuckers. How we need to stand up, start fighting this shit harder and harder. Billionaires should not fucking exist. You want an example of why? I don't even know if this guy's a billionaire, but he's definitely a fucking multi-millionaire. This is the CEO of Uber. Listen to this asshole.
I want to ask you about Saudi Arabia. Last year, you chose not to go to the big Saudi Arabian government's investment conference after the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. And you said that you wanted to wait for more facts to emerge. We're now at a point subsequent to that, the CIA has assessed that the Saudi government, including the Crown Prince, had a role in that murder. You also decided not to go this year. Did you not go this year because of the Khashoggi situation?
We had a board meeting at the same time.
Well, that's convenient, but you're the CEO. You probably could have rescheduled that.
We scheduled board meetings years and years ahead. It wasn't...
Would you, if your board meeting had not been that day, would you have gone?
I don't know if I would have.
You also, Saudi Arabia is your 5th largest shareholder. You have the head of the Sovereign Wealth Fund on your board. Do you believe he should stand for re-election to the board?
I think he's been a very constructive board member, Yasser has. And I personally have valued his input greatly. It's up to him whether he wants to stand for re-election.
But from your opinion, he represents and works for a government which you believe had a role in the murder of a journalist who was a U.S. resident. Should that person be on the board of a U.S. company?
I think that government said that they made a mistake.
Well, they made a mistake and somebody's dead.
Well, listen, it's a serious mistake. We've made mistakes too, right, with self-driving, and we stopped driving, and we're recovering from that mistake. So I think that people make mistakes. It doesn't mean that they can never be forgiven.
Oh,
I think
God.
they've taken it seriously.
They fucking murdered a United States journalist, cut his goddamn body up into fucking pieces, and threw it down a well. It's just a mistake. Hey, mistakes happen, right? Yeah. Hey, I put on my shirt backwards yesterday. You know, mistakes happen. That's pretty much the same as cutting somebody's body up and throwing it down a well, right? Who gives a shit? These motherfuckers are evil. They fucking collaborate with the most evil sons of bitches on the fucking planet, and they don't give a fuck. This is the only thing that keeps me going, folks. This is the only thing that fucking keeps me going. Like, I get so frustrated sometimes I feel like I'm not making a difference on this show. You smell like poop. Why do you smell like poop? Do I smell like poop now? Did you poop on me? Where's that poop smell coming from? Oh my God, I got poop on my hand now. Why do I have poop on my hand? Fuck my life, god damn it. Come here so I can wipe your little kitty booty. Come here. You got to get your kitty booty wiped. Where did you poop? Where did you poop? I know. I don't want to do it either. Trust me. I'm no fan of this either. This is excellent live television. Why do you got a poopy butthole? Now I got your goddamn cat shit. I got to stand here for the rest of the goddamn program with your fucking cat shit all over my hand. That's not what I wanted, you little cute motherfucker. It's a good thing you're cute. Shit, man. Anyway. At least it breaks up the monotony of talking about rich assholes. And where did you poop at? Better not have pooped in my room. You got a fucking kitty litter box, little shit. We just rescued you. You better earn it. It's like Saving Private Ryan, motherfucker. Earn this. Anyway, fuck these rich motherfuckers. They collaborate with the most evil goddamn people on the fucking planet, and all they give a shit about is money. It's all it's fucking about. Who cares about human life to them? They don't give a fuck. Everything is a dollar. You're a dollar to them. Your life is broken down into a monetary figure. And if they can make more money off you and kill you for it, they will. Because they don't give a shit about your life. And it's time to move past this capitalistic system, folks. It ain't helping. It ain't helping the majority of us. It's helping a very, very few people, assholes like this guy, who don't give a shit. If United States journalists are murdered, they don't give a shit about freedom of speech. They don't give a shit about what this country was founded for. They don't give a fuck about any of that. As long as he has a bigger boat, as long as he has a cooler car, as long as he has a younger wife, that's all they give a shit about. Fuck these people. And the Kardashians are another example of this. Yuck. My hand smells like poop now. All I can smell is poop. Fuck my life. Got another hour in this show to smell like poop. That's okay. I accept that. That is my lot in life. I have chosen to do this, and it feels okay, to be honest with you. I'll get a little poop on me. What are you doing now? What is all that noise out there? Okay, anyway. Fucking Kardashians. Speaking of people we should fucking eat, Kylie, I guess. I mean, she a pretty girl, but that's, plastic surgery. You got a plastic surgery, anybody can be beautiful. Kylie Jenner is a literal 22-year-old billionaire. How the fuck? Putting working class families out of their jobs because she had the money to trademark Rise and Shine. This is how billionaires make their wealth. Billionaires are scum. Stop defending them. Absolutely. If you're fucking taking up for the Kardashians anymore, if you're taking up for Kanye, if you're taking up for any of these motherfuckers, fuck you. You're part of the goddamn problem. We should burn you down just like all these motherfuckers. Don't just burn these motherfuckers down. Fucking burn down their supporters. Right? Burn down everybody who's enabling them. Fuck all these people. Kylie sent a cease and desist letter to a family selling t-shirts that say Rise and Shine. They've been selling these shirts since 2017, though. Unfortunately, we just don't have the money to fight someone like that, and she has enough cash to take us down. If you're a fucking fan of any of the Kardashians, fuck you. Fuck you. If you watch their show, fuck you. If you buy any of their products, fuck you. If you support these motherfuckers anyway, fuck you. You're part of the problem, right? You're a piece of trash. You're a goddamn piece of trash. You should be ashamed of yourself, and we should mock you into goddamn extinction. You should be ashamed. You should not be able to fucking leave your house without somebody telling you what a fucking piece of shit you are. It's not just enough to fucking battle these motherfuckers. We have to battle all the motherfuckers who are supporting them. Shame on you shitheads. Shame on all you motherfuckers. I ain't never fucking buy Kanye's music anymore. I never really bought it anyway, but pirate that shit. If you have to, pirate all that shit. They had the Pirate Bay for a goddamn reason. You know? They have all these torrent sites for a reason. Learn how to fucking use them. Stop giving these motherfuckers money. Fuck them. Speaking of goddamn Kanye, apparently Kanye West said he's going to change his name to Christian Genius Billionaire. Just like Jesus would have done, right? This guy who's out there selling all you motherfuckers, all you ignorant, I don't want to say backwoods, but it's not just backwoods motherfuckers. It's just all you ignorant assholes out there buying this bullshit. People are out there telling me, Dusty, I think Kanye's sincere in his turn to Christianity. I don't see why you're saying he's a fucking con man. Here you go, motherfuckers. Another example of me being dead, fucking spot on with my goddamn kitty shit hand. Ugh, it stinks. Fuck my life. But anyway, fuck Kanye's life. Even worse. Christian Genius Billionaire. Imagine goddamn selling the teaching of Jesus Christ, who did nothing but fucking tell people they had to sell all their shit or they couldn't go to heaven. They couldn't follow them if they couldn't follow him if they had money. Continuously preached about the evils of rich. But nope. Keep swallowing this shit hook, line, and sinker. Keep making these rich assholes even richer. Keep letting them suck all this shit out of the system while people suffer. Keep being a part of this, motherfuckers. Keep being part of the problem. You get what you fucking deserve. I watched The Joker like 3 times now. Maybe that's my problem. Become an incel. Gonna go out and fucking shoot talk show hosts. Not really, folks. It's a joke. But at the same time, goddamn, starting to get a little bit angry at this shit, right? And of course, Kanye acting like he's gonna be president. Here's the fucking thing, man. I laugh. People laugh. He got mad that people were laughing at him saying he's gonna be president one day. He's gonna run for president one day. But Donald Trump's president. You think Kanye West would be a worse president than Donald Trump? I don't think so. I don't think Kanye would be a worse president than Donald Trump. I think it would be a horrible president. I think it would be a stain and embarrassment on the country forever and ever and ever. But worse than Donald? Nope. So, I laugh at him, but to say it could never happen, I'm never saying that shit again because I don't think Trump would be president. But here he gets a little upset when people laugh at him for saying he's going to run for president.
When I run for president in 2024, we're going to definitely know what y'all laughing at.
What you laughing at? Because you're a joke, dude. You're a fucking joke. Unfortunately, you're not a joke to everybody, but you should be. You should be a joke to fucking everybody. We need to mock these motherfuckers until you are a joke to everybody. Not just mock Kanye, but every fucking Kanye supporter. All you motherfuckers. And speaking of rich dickheads, Mark Cuban's like, question for others wanting to discuss E-Warren's Medicare for All plan. Under her plan, should my family's health care be free? Yeah, motherfucker, that's how it works. That's exactly the point. Now, you would pay more taxes, you rich fucking goddamn piece of shit. I've seen every fucking episode of Shark Tank. This motherfucker is an egotistical bastard. Every fucking one of them are. I pirate it. I pirate everything, folks. I want to see it just because I want to know what society's watching, but I don't give these motherfuckers a dime. Never will. We'll never fucking buy a single product on Shark Tank because fuck these motherfuckers. Fuck everything about this goddamn system and fuck everything about Mark Cuban. Yeah, be scared, motherfucker. We're coming for you. We're coming for your money, motherfucker. We're going to take that shit. We're going to take it. We're going to give it to the poor since you're not a good enough human being to do it because you have more money than you could ever spend in multiple lifetimes, but you sit there and hoard it. You sit on it while you know motherfuckers are suffering, and you keep fucking adding to it. You keep sucking more and more out of the system while your fucking fellow human beings suffering. So you won't do shit about it. We'll fucking do shit about it. We'll fucking come for that shit, motherfucker. So yeah, be afraid. Be very afraid. Be terrified. Fucking cling to your goddamn money at night. Wrap yourself up in it like a blanket in your bed. Fucking masturbate on it, because we coming for that shit, Mark Cuban. Fuck you. Sick of these motherfuckers. And now let's talk about another billionaire asshole that's supposed to be the good billionaire. Like that fucking exists. Bill fucking Gates. He's supposed to be the good one, right? He's out there. If I had to pay $20 billion, it's fine. The fact that you even have $20 billion to pay in the first place means it's not fine. It means the system's fucked from Jump Street. But Gates said, but when you say I should pay $100 billion, then I'm starting to do a little math about what I have left over. You should have zero left over, motherfucker. You should have to go get a job at McDonald's. That's what'll fucking happen to you. You've had the easy ride long enough. You've been rich on the backs of others long enough, motherfucker. Time's up, slut. Fucking money sluts. That's what they are. I don't slut shame, but I fucking slut shame money sluts. And it is time to talk about this shit. Talking about the people that fucking helped Jeffrey Epstein have his image that he cultivated. Bill Gates, another one of these motherfuckers. Bill Gates says, I made a mistake meeting with convicted sex criminal Jeffrey Epstein. You fucking think? But you didn't give a shit, did you? None of you motherfuckers do. It was good for your image at the time. I bet it made you feel good to hang around all those pretty young women, to be on the Lolita Express, to be part of all that shit. Felt good, didn't it, Bill Gates, you billionaire, a piece of goddamn scumbag shit. Fuck you. Like Ashley says, Bill Gates, the good billionaire with a heart, befriended Epstein after he was charged with a sex crime. Baby, get off my keyboard. You're refreshing on my shit. God damn it, get off. Fuck my life right now, cat. You're not helping my live show. I love you, but you're not helping. Yeah, you're so cute, though. God damn it, you're so cute. But anyway, sorry about that. Visited his home several times, rode on his private plane. The best case scenario there is that Bill Gates knowingly was chums with a pedo. Worst case, what was it? You knew, because this was after he was convicted. You knew Bill Gates, but did you give a fuck? No, you didn't give a fuck. Sorry, my hand smells like poop. I'm going to use my eyeglass cleaner and wipe my hand off because it has alcohol on it. This is the greatest live show. This is why this is the greatest podcast in the history of mankind. Like, what other fucking podcast can you watch where the host wipes cat poop off his hand in the middle of the fucking show? Ah, so much better. Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, way better. Oh, my God. Thank you, Glasses Wipes. That was amazing. Anyway, back to fucking Bill Gates. Goddamn asshole. And everybody's like, Bill Gates earned his fucking money. He earned it. Nah, Bill Gates made his money by extinguishing free software and forcing us to pay him a tax just to turn our computers on. This was only possible because the state was ready to violently enforce his intellectual property. Exactly right. This is capitalism selling us all fucking out. Now, we've got to pay $100. Every one of our computers has to pay $100 extra for his software that he bought, the original software, for $50,000. Bought it from some other motherfucker, right? It's just him exploiting the goddamn system. And it's like Gunnels Warren says, Bill Gates is worth $109 billion. It's a number that's so stupid to even fucking say. How could this be real life? If Bernie's will tax was signed into law in 1982, Bill Gates would be worth $9.9 billion still. If Bernie's tax bill was also signed into law, when the Gates family inherits his will, they would keep $2.5 billion, maybe a little less. I think they'll be all right. I absolutely think they'll be all right, right? They'll be fine. They still have more money to spend in multiple lifetimes. They'll never be able to spend that much money. Why should anybody have this much money? I say this all the fucking time, folks. If you made a video game, like an online role-playing game, and in that video game, like 4 or 5 players out of 6 billion managed to collect over 60% of the wealth for themselves, you would say, hey, there's some kind of fucking bug in this game. These motherfuckers are clearly exploiting this bug. You would seize that money from them, redistribute that money back into the game because you realize the game would be better for more of the society, right? It'd be better for a wider variety of the players. What is that noise? What you doing, kiddies? You would instinctively understand that, and you would probably ban Those few people that sucked all that wealth out of the system. You would realize that it is a detriment to your game. But this is not a game, motherfucker. This is even worse than that. This is real life with human suffering, with human lives, with people dying left and right, with real consequences. So it's even more important to do something about than a fucking game. And I totally agree with this take. Bernie Sanders. I have friends that don't support Bernie Sanders, and I'm sorry, like, Bernie Sanders is just the best choice we have to deal with this fucking wealth inequality. Say Bill Gates was actually taxed $100 billion. We can end homelessness and provide safe drinking water to everyone in this country. Bill would still be a multi-billionaire. Our message, the billionaire class could not have it all when so many have so little. Exactly fucking right. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not so sure we shouldn't put these motherfuckers in prison. Fuck this shit at this point, right? And, haters are going to say this one's fake, but I totally believe this one's real. Even though I didn't see this with my own eyes on Bernie Sanders' official Twitter, I'm still going to say this is real. And if Bill Gates keeps running his mouth, we'll tax his ass $101 billion. Fuck around and find out, Billy boy. And hell yeah, I'm all on this shit all week long. Bernie needs to step his game up and be even more fucking hardcore than he is, in my opinion. Absolutely. And talk about capitalism. How evil capitalism is. And in 2014, I lost my girlfriend to capitalism. She was exhausted, working multiple jobs to help take care of her family, fell asleep behind the wheel of her car and died in a car accident. Not one of her jobs paid a livable wage. People are literally dying trying to make it. Absolutely, man. Real life consequences, real life deaths and suffering all over the fucking place. Not just her death, but all the suffering caused by her death. By a system that doesn't want to fucking pay people enough to live on, because these rich assholes want a fucking bigger boat. Because they want a bigger mansion. Because they want 25 fucking bathrooms. Enough is a fucking enough of the system. When is it time to become so angry we don't allow this to happen anymore? Now. Right fucking now is the time, in my opinion. Alright, let me take a little break, read the chats. Got another 40 minutes in the show. Okay. Thank you, Dusty. I don't know what I did, but you're welcome. Even RuneScape has trade limits. I know, like all the fucking games do. All the fucking games would ban anybody who behaves this way. Dusty, you're on fire. Hell yeah, Dusty on fire. I am a very caring atheist. Me too. I like to think I am. Go wash. We can wait, Dusty. That's okay. I washed on the thing. I'm fine. If I go in there, it's going to be dead air for 10 minutes, and that is not a good program. That is not the greatest podcast in the history of mankind. And you know me. I got to put on a show for you folks, or I'm not even going to bother doing this shit. Good Bernie Sanders, I know. Love me some Bernie, got to say. Don't really get to hate too much. Cult of Dusty, the gaming example, LOL. Hells yeah. He smelled it. I know. How could I not smell it? It smells good now, though. It smells like alcohol, so I fixed that shit. I'm not taking a break. I'm so glad to find you. This is the greatest show ever. I appreciate that. Like, I agree. Like, I could be fake humble and pretend like I don't think this is a great show, but I, like, watch other podcasts, and, like, I don't get it, folks. I don't understand why all these podcasts are more popular than my show is, because in my opinion, they suck. And I know that's fucking arrogant to say and all that shit, but at the same time, it's the fucking truth, dude. I'm putting on a hell of a show. And, Warren is following the post. Good. Get Warren out of there, in my opinion. General strike, bitches. Hells yeah. Time to shut down the religion. Agreed. Tax the churches. That's another great start. I don't think any of the politicians are really talking about that. Maybe Bernie will get up on that eventually. That'd be good to see. And let me see. Let me read Super Chats. Super Chat. $5 from Rexo for the kiddies. Thank you, Rexo. You're amazing. Tim, $5. I'm a pacifist, but maybe violence is the answer. Prison won't work. Like, I'm not there yet. I'm not violent yet, but I do think, like, naming and shaming people is really important. I do think ruining motherfuckers' lives over this bullshit, making goddamn examples out of them for the rest of the fucking world is very important. Fuck it, yeah. All for that shit. Go wash your hands before you get a parasite. I did. I washed it, okay. It's fine. I just want to know where the little motherfucker pooped at. It's not on the bed. I don't see it, but... Ooh, I do see a little poop on the bed. Nasty, and I gotta wash my sheets after I get done with the show. First thing after the show's off. But I did get me a new washer and dryer, so that's cool. Got me a little portable washer and dryer machine. I'm going to show you guys in a future episode. I'm going to start showing you guys my favorite products. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll get on that in a minute. Cat poop. I know, cat poop. $2 for cat poop. Go wash your hands, Dusty. I know, but I don't want to, it'll take me a while to get in there and then get back, so it's fine. Jericho is cool with Trump Jr. and lets him spew his crap on his podcast. Well, dear Jericho, you just made the list. I know, right? Disappointed! Definitely disappointed in Jericho. What you gonna do? Do better, Jericho. Break the walls down! All right. More super chats if you can. Appreciate that. And let's see here. Where am I at? Oh, Kamala. Kamala. Here's Kamala marching the kids to foster homes after imprisoning their parents for truancy. Look at her. You get it, Kamala. One nation under Gru. Like, folks, I don't know why politicians keep doing this. Why do these politicians think they got to dance for us? You ain't got to dance for us. I don't expect to see Bernie Sanders doing shit like this. So I like Bernie Sanders. I hope he doesn't anyway. Make me look bad, but like policies. That's what we care about. Policies, not you fucking dancing around with children and shit. Another example of it. Good God. I guess this is Pete Buttigieg. Cringe as fuck. This is almost as bad as white people Trump rap.
It goes to the song High Hopes by Panic at the Disco, which is kind of the walk-on song for Pete. The way that the dance goes is very, very simple. You do kind of like a push down to the right, and then down to the left, and then up to the right, and up to the left.
Super simple dance.
And then you do the same thing, but you do a roll to the right, roll to the left, roll up to the right, and roll up to the left. And then you do 2 claps. And then you go back and forth just up in the air, right? So it looks like this to the music. And I encourage you all to do it along with me so that I don't feel silly.
Too late. Just cringe as fuck. No! Just put your policies out there. We don't need this shit. It's just embarrassing. And before you think this is something new, hell no. This has always been the way Democrats are. Like, just fucking cringe as shit. This is Hillary back in the day. Democratic National Convention. Yeah! Look at all these people in pantsuits. Yeah, look at those people in pantsuits. Do the Macarena. And I'm pretty sure the Macarena is a song about a woman that cheats repeatedly on her dude or something. It's some kind of, it's actually a depressing song if you listen to the words. But embarrassing. No, thank you. Just put out your policies. The best policies will win. Maybe. I mean, not really. This is America. But, like, ideally, that's what would happen. But, and a little palate cleanser. Every once in a while, we got to throw these little palate cleansers to make ourselves feel good. Hopefully, this will not get this show copyrighted. But here's a horse. Actually, you know what? I need to not show you guys this. It's a horse grooving to a song, but I can't play the song for you because if I play the song for you, they're going to copyright this shit. Goddamn capitalism. You got to hate it. So I forgot that I can't play that. So that's sad. No palate cleanser for you. Your palate has to be disgusting, like my cat poop hand. That's what you deserve. And here's me walking into the animal shelter to pet cats. Yep. That's how I am. Like a fucking video game. I'm gonna pet me some kitties. Where are the kitties at? And that brings me to this one. I already showed you this little motherfucker. This little motherfucker just shat on my hand. Just shat on my hand, but you're still cute. And like I said, we found her on the back roads of Mississippi. Couldn't leave her to die, so she's number 11. Gonna call her Vendetta. My V is for Vendetta. I thought that I'd feel better, but now I got a bellyache and a hand that smells like cat poop. So fuck my life, but it's all good. So unbelievably goddamn cute. And so what I decided to do, folks, we were talking about this in the last show, and I'll just show you. I just got my new super warm bathrobe in the mail, and Daddy's home. Look at that. Hell yeah. Daddy as fuck. You know you want a piece of this. How the fuck am I getting better with age? I don't know how this is possible, folks. I get more play now than I did when I was 18 years old. It's amazing. But anyway, on the last show, we were talking about how I need sponsors, right? And I'm like, oh, well, for one thing, no one's going to fucking sponsor this show. Who the fuck would sponsor this show? No one wants to be like, no capitalist wants to be associated with this goddamn show. So, What's up, Miss Panda? You want to come on? You want to come on be a star, Miss Panda? Nope, she absolutely does not. Okay, I respect your decision, Miss Panda. Anyway, so I thought, well, what instead of trying to find me, and another problem is like even if people were willing to sponsor this show, like I'm not gonna shill for products I don't believe in. Like I just won't do that. I'd rather just die. Like I'd just starve to death and die and be poor than shill for something I don't fucking believe in. Because fuck that. Just can't do it. I won't do it. I can't do it. So then I was like, but I have all these products that I actually buy and I actually use in real life and actually like. So why not just support myself and support the show by showcasing products that I actually stand behind and I actually use myself? And I hate to link to Amazon because fuck Jeff Bezos, but I mean, like, let's just tax him to death, right? I have to work inside the system and I'll use the money for good, hopefully. And so I hate to like link to Amazon, but I'm going to do it anyway. And so I have this robe. And I bought this robe, and I love this robe. It's a very comfortable fucking robe, and it's a goddamn daddy robe. And I have a link to it in the description of this video, where you can purchase this from Amazon if you want to. And I make a very small, I guess, a little bit of affiliate money off of it. And also, even if you don't buy this robe off Amazon, there's an affiliate link where you can click on it, and like if you go back in the next couple of days and you buy anything from Amazon, it doesn't charge you extra money. I just make a little bit of money. It like helps me out. I get a little extra money from whatever you buy from Amazon. So there's a link in the description of this video if you could click on it and you know, just shop at Amazon regularly. It helps out the show, and every show I'm gonna have a new item that I actually use in real life to support. And if you guys want to check it out, you can check it out. And so do that. I like this robe. It has a little hoodie. It's cool as fuck. And this is not my phone. This is Kelsey's phone. I don't own a phone. For you guys who are saying, Dusty, I thought you didn't own a phone. I don't own a phone. Have not had a phone in years. Don't need a phone. Don't want a phone. But it's her phone. So anyway, cool ass robe. Daddy as fuck. I dig it. So check it out if you want to. And if not, fuck everything about your life. Right? And here's what happened the other day. So I just found a little nug on my goddamn blanket here, right? And it was, picked it up, looked at it. It was partially smoked weed. It had a little burnt area on it. And it was, you know, it was a tight nug, right? And I thought to myself, well, obviously, this just fell out of my pipe without me noticing, right? And I just like, sometimes you pick up your pipe and the weed falls out onto the bed and it got stuck to the bed. So I was like, okay, well, cool. I just found some fucking weed. So, you know, I pick up the weed. You know me, guys. I'm all about to fucking smoke the weed. And I put it in my pipe and I light that motherfucker. And, yep, I accidentally smoked cat poop. Long story short, I accidentally smoked cat poop, and if you've been watching this show, you have no fucking problem believing that's true with what you've just seen and witnessed. But normally, we aren't dirty here, folks. Normally, we don't have cat poop everywhere. This little bitty shitting cat is not helping things, to be honest with you. But we're gonna get that cat trained. But for the most part, we actually keep it really clean in here. Everything's washed, and the house doesn't smell like cat piss or anything because I have this industrial size. It's like this big fan that's hooked to this charcoal filter, and it like has this ducting that ducts it all outside. And so it was built to get the smell out of marijuana grow houses, and so we have that in the cat room, and it basically just sucks air out all day long. And it actually does a really good job of keeping this house smelling good. So, not normally dirty, but yeah, I got cat poop in my hand, and I did smoke a little bit of cat poop. That happened. But at the same time, it's a rare event. I don't usually smoke cat poop, so don't hold that against me. And yes, I brushed my teeth continuously after that happened. And apparently, the boomer meme is blowing up now. PewDiePie did a video about boomer memes. Boomer being used all over the place, and I already experienced this. I've been called a boomer like a billion goddamn times, but which is fine. Like, you know, it is what it is. You know, I can take criticism and, you know, insults. Been doing it for 10 years. It doesn't really have much of an effect on me. But apparently, a lot of older people were not really having it. They're all mad. They're going public talking about how calling old people boomer is a hate crime now, and it's basically the same thing as the N-word. They're literally saying this now. It's a slur against old people. That's the same thing as the N-word. So I'm like, hey, now that the boomer is the new N-word, I'm thinking about re-recording all popular rap songs and replacing the N-word with the word boomer. I'm going to be rich as shit. Boomers like rap, right? I think I'm right about that. I think boomers like love rap, right? So anyway, prepare to hear my songs in the future like My Boomer, My Boomer, My Boomer, My Boomer, and Trust the Police, Trust the Police. Yep. Gonna be fucking fantastically rich and successful with my boomer rap. So you should look forward to seeing that in the very near future. Definitely gonna happen. And here's one from Rational Disconnect. Now, these fucking boomers, this guy's not even a boomer, he's a Gen Xer like me, but boomer's a mindset, like I said. So, boomer. So apparently they're practicing for the Civil War. And they're not even leaving their cars anymore, folks. They're practicing driving up with their AR-15s, just shooting motherfuckers in their car. And let me say, it's going extremely well. Yeah, that's why you don't do that. You fucking dumb piece of shit. Too bad like shrapnel didn't fly in your eyeball or some shit. You should be punished for that kind of stupidity. This is a future Darwin Award winner right here. Goddamn idiots. 100% Trump supporter. No way this guy doesn't support Trump. No fucking way. And talking about racist assholes who support Trump. And also talking about racists that should be named and shamed and burned down. While I'm not for violence, folks, what I think you should do is take out your fucking phones. Record all these motherfuckers. Put it on the internet. I will help you spread it. Well, I'll help you spread it. This video was seen 3.5 million times. We will burn these motherfuckers down. We will shame them into extinction. Here's a great example of a motherfucker that has been shamed into extinction.
Said you were talking crazy. You stupid fucking
nigger.
nigger.
Okay.
Did you get it that time?
I did.
I said nigger.
Okay, cool.
Look at him, it's big ass truck.
Right here.
Can you imagine how tiny that dude's penis is? How small his dick must be? I mean, it must be it must be like the Amazing Atheist, little tiny micro penis, like a little shriveled up raisin. I mean, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have pulled TJ into that. That was mean. I apologize to TJ, but not to this motherfucker. This motherfucker got what he deserved. His name went on the goddamn internet. We found out who he is. His name is Seth Broussard, and he works, or he did at one time, at Hydrochem PSC. Don't know what the fuck that is. And so, yeah, they fucking named and shamed this motherfucker exactly as they should. And yep, they're always the same. They're like, yeah, are you recording me? I'm proud to be racist. I don't care if you record me. And then the next day they're like, oh, that wasn't really me. I'm sorry. I can't believe I did that. I was just having a bad day. I'm not racist. I respect black people. Nah, motherfucker, you're racist. You're racist as fucking shit, dude. Seriously. Like one time, when I was in New Orleans, it's actually when I was hanging out with the drunken peasants in New Orleans, I had a black guy walk up to me and start screaming white boy and shit at me and was trying to beat me up because Kelsey, I guess, was trying to read the black guy's girlfriend's shirt, and she thought that she was staring at her, so the black guy was going to beat me up over it. And he like, charged at me and was going to fight me, and I never in a million years thought to call him the N-word. It never came to my mind, because that is not a word I use in my everyday life. So even though he was being sort of racist towards me and violent towards me, it never even occurred to me to say that to him. So don't be like this, I don't say that normally, I just said it. No. You're showing how you are in everyday life. Don't fucking lie about that shit. And anyway, so they went to the person's employer, and they're like, do you stand by this shit? And so the employer, Hydrochem PSC, I don't know who this fucking firm is, but they lied. And they're like, Hydrochem PSC has been made aware of the video taken on Sunday, November 10th in the Lake Charles area. The individual in the video is not employed by us. We understand the concern many of you have, but they lied. Yes, they are. Here the guy is in your fucking employee pictures. He's one of these motherfuckers. And here, is it the green shirt? Yeah, maybe the green shirt. He absolutely does work there. And then after this got viral, they start taking these pictures down and denying this shit. Now, maybe they fired this guy, and so they're wording it like he doesn't work for us anymore. But no, motherfuckers, don't lie about it. What you should do is you should come out and say, yeah, he worked for us, but we found out he did this. We don't stand by this. We've immediately fired him. We are embarrassed by this. Any of our other employees who ever behave like this are going to be gone immediately. Fuck everything about this person. That's how you should have handled that. And the fact that you're lying about it, yeah, you guys are getting burned down for this shit, right? This ain't y'all subject matter expert. Yep, this is him. That's that motherfucker, you lying assholes. And yep, Seth Broussard, subject matter expert at Hydrochem PSC. He works for you, or he did work for you. Don't lie about that shit. You're just making yourself look worse. Own up to it. At least people have a little respect for you. But anyway, good to know that dude's going to be fired. Fuck that dude. If that's cancel culture, then I'm all for cancel culture. Cancel all these motherfuckers. Burn these motherfuckers down. Hell yeah. Make examples out of them. If you behave this way, this is your fate. This is your future. You will never fucking live this shit down. It will follow you for the rest of your goddamn life. And good. It should, motherfuckers. And speaking of other racists, like, here's one thing I don't get. It's fucking gay Trump supporters. Like, how the fuck you gonna be a gay Trump supporter? And this guy, have you guys ever seen, what is his name? Beverly Leslie from Will and Grace? Love Will and Grace in every episode. But this guy, sounds like he wants to be Beverly Leslie. What kind of asshole wants to be Beverly Leslie? Beverly Leslie's the bad guy of the fucking show. Listen to this asshole.
You're driving in 2 lanes, you stupid bitch.
Yes?
That's not how we drive in America. Trump's deporting your illegal cousins today, bitch.
Really?
He is, bitch.
All right.
He is, bitch.
Did you go to vote?
Bitch.
Did you go to vote?
Learn English, bitch.
Okay.
It's my country, bitch.
Yeah, it's not mine, right?
Get out.
Yeah. When?
Stop driving in 2 lanes anyway, Miss Thing, okay?
I am
How about
not
that,
driving
stupid
into it.
bitch? Take all the pictures you like, bitch.
Bye.
You're ugly. You need a gay friend to help you with makeup and clothes. Ah! Ugly bitch. Ugly, tacky, stinky, skanky bitch.
And I'm with my daughter.
Yeah, classy. Real classy, dude.
Don't look
I'm
at
at
it in
the
my
left.
crack, bitch.
Good Lord. Exactly the kind of person you would think would be a gay Trump supporter. You know, you wouldn't expect anybody who would be a Trump supporter to be a gay, but if you were going to be a gay Trump supporter, that's exactly the type of guy you would expect would be a gay Trump supporter. And holy shit, oh, they name and shame this motherfucker's ass. I think this video might be a little old, I'm not really sure, but name and shame that motherfucker. Burn them all down, in my opinion. And holy shit, talking about goddamn idiots. How is this fucking real life? Dinesh D'Souza, convicted felon Dinesh D'Souza, who Trump pardoned. Our fucking president pardoned this motherfucker. Remember nuclear winter? Of course you don't. That's because it didn't happen. Yet, it was all the rage on the left in the 1980s. A generation from now, no one will recall climate change either. And for the same reason, the apocalypse has become a political racket. Oh my God, dude. You do know why nuclear winter didn't happen, right? You do know nuclear winter was only going to happen if there was a fucking nuclear war, which the left was trying to avert. You realize that, right? Like, what in the fuck? These are respected members of the conservative community. These are rich millionaires. People that the goddamn president listens to and pardons. Just hard to believe this is real life. As Papa Oswald says, do you seriously not know why we didn't have nuclear winter, you dumb fella? And like, oh God, I got to move on. Because I'll get too depressed if I think about it too much. And another galaxy brain take from white supremacist. I don't give a shit what you say. He's a fucking white supremacist. Count Dankula, and obviously I can't see it because brave Count Dankula. He blocked me because he lost a debate to me about white supremacy where he refused to call the Great Replacement theory a white supremacist conspiracy theory, which it was. So instead I have to go over fucking here and load it up in a different browser so you guys can see this guy's fucking dumbass bullshit. If you see any porn, just ignore it because I'm a freak, you know me. Not now, motherfucker! No, I never want to use Firefox. Just paste this shit and go. So listen to stupid ass shit from goddamn Count Dankula. Oh my God, what a fucking moron. Did anyone else notice that the Me Too movement and the Believe All Women group that tried their hardest to destroy Kavanaugh all went totally silent when it came to Epstein? Seems like women's suffering only matters when it can be used for political gain. What the fuck are you talking about? Everybody shit on Epstein. Everybody was against that. It's just so stupid. They just make up lies. They just lie. These conservatives, they just fucking lie to their fan base. 7,000 likes for this shit that never fucking happened. They don't have to tell the truth. They get rewarded for lying, and they know they get rewarded for lying, so they fucking lie, and they fucking ban and block anybody who calls out their fucking lies because they're shithead cowards. They want to talk about the marketplace of ideas all day long and how they love free speech. Anybody calls them out of their bullshit, it's block, 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 block. That's all they fucking ever do. Like Spelzer says, my favorite thing about conservative hacks is that they just make up shit out of thin air and they complain about the shit they made up really angrily or as some form of gotcha. That's exactly what the fuck they do, man. Just a fucking piece of shit, exactly like you'd expect the goddamn Nazi pug guy to do. Holy shit, so angering. Anybody that supports Count Dankula, fuck you. You're part of the problem. You should be ashamed of yourself. People should shame you. Talk to me about goddamn guilt by association. If you're fucking associating with these motherfuckers, you are guilty. You should feel guilty. You're bad and you should feel bad. And I guess I'll take a break and read the super chats. Light blood show. Oh, I missed your last super chat. All right, I'm sorry, Nuberific. Let me look up there and see. Okay, here we go. Oh, I missed a couple of them. Okay. Sinon says, that lady raps better than the MAGA challengers. Are you talking about the, which lady? The Christian lady? I think that's what you're talking about. Probably, I agree with that. Newberific, $5. You're a beautiful gray wolf, Dusty. Did you see Jake's stream with Shoe and Head? Will you have a conversation with Shoe and Head with Jake as the moderator? Nah, I don't want anything to do with these guys, to be honest with you. Just to be honest with you. Like, one of the people I think, let's just say I unfollowed Jake and don't want any part of them anymore. So I'm done with all that bullshit. And I unfollowed feminist Claudia. I'm just done with that shit. I'm done with all those people. Like, to me, they don't have any integrity. So I don't want anything to do with it. So fuck that. Nope. All right, let's see. What else we got here? Argon Travoka, $5. I appreciate you never compromise your views for cuck dollars. Also, I hate the Walton family. Screw them. Yeah, I wish I had a better opportunity to shop at places other than Walmart, but they've literally ran every other business out of business here. So I have no fucking options to shop at Walmart and Amazon, which sucks, but maybe we can just tax them into oblivion since we don't have any choice but to buy from them. Maybe we can get them in other ways, hopefully. Burn, $2. I agree, Piero. Thanks for that. Make, $4.99. Everyone needs to organize with or without a union. We all need to let our owners know we're done with the exploitation. Walk out. I already did. I totally agree. I'm all for unions, but even more than that, I think there are steps we can take to go above and beyond that. I really want to see a wealth tax, because what's going to happen is if you tax people a certain, say, I don't know exactly what the wealth tax would be, but let's say, just for the sake of argument, everything you make over $2 million is taxed at 99.9%. Let's just say we did that. What would happen? Well, these rich assholes, they don't want to pay 99.9% tax, so they'll start reinvesting in their companies. They'll start paying their employees more. They won't be able to hoard the money anymore, right? So that's what I suggest. Anyway, Warren 2020. All right, cool. Warren's definitely better than Trump for sure. I'm a Sanders supporter, but Warren is much greater choice. And so Rexol for the kiddies. Thank you, Rexol. $5. Appreciate that. And I think I'm caught up. If I missed yours, please let me know. Let me check the regular chats. We got another 20 minutes to go. Killing it. Yeah, Walmart owns retail across the globe. I know. Walmart, Amazon, they have it all fucking locked down. We have monopolies on everything. There's no way they could have amassed so much wealth without all these monopolies. But, we don't have a government in place that's willing to do anything about it. We're supposed to have antitrust laws, but nope. Not in this country. Capitalism rules. Let's see what else we got here. Righteous Rage. You got to have a little bit of that every once in a while. Cult of Dusty, you should try watching Faith in Humanity videos. Those can make you realize that we are evil, but we are awesome too. Well, I know. I try to keep in mind that as bad as things are, it has been worse in the past. And it's little consolation sometimes, but it does make it feel a little bit better. We're going to talk about that a little bit at the end of the show if we actually get into that. Hey, Miss Panda, you want to come over here and be on the show? Miss Panda, you want to come over and be on the show? Miss Panda, you want to come over and be on the show? Come here, baby. Nope, she don't want to come. Okay, all right. I respect that. That's cool. None of my cats want to be stars, okay? Dusty, I feel for those associated with bad people, the best weed in my town is found through a guy that was pro-Bernie, but switched to Trump and become very racist, so I stopped going to him. I know, man. Good on you. That takes a lot of integrity to stop smoking weed because of your political beliefs, but I totally respect that. I would do the same. Hey, Dusty, did you see Kyle Kalinske versus Charlie Kirk debate? No, I did not see that. I'll have to check that out. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Monopolies and weak antitrust laws. Yep, true that. All right. On with the show. What else we got here? I got a whole bunch of shit to cover still. I'm not going to cover. I only got 15 minutes left, so let's see how much I can get. I agree with Dark Matter. If Happy Holidays offends you, then maybe you should put your preferred greeting in your bio so that I can be kind to you respectfully. I know, right? Just put it in your bio. Put your preferred greeting, just like a pronoun, right? What, are you triggered? Are you triggered by the thought about putting your preferred greeting in your bio? No. We'll respect you if you do it. I got my preferred pronouns in my bio. Why don't you do it? Show us how it's done. And I don't understand all these conservatives who keep making conservative content that's supposed to make the left look bad, but makes the left look awesome instead. Like, holy shit, dude. I think it's totally having the opposite effect on what you were hoping for.
Socialism, Sharia, and everything bad. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect leftist. But Professor Chink accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction. progressiveness. Thus, the squad was born! Using their ultra superpowers, AOC, Ilhan, and Rashida have dedicated their lives to fighting America and the forces of freedom!
Anyway, you're just making the squad look cool. I mean, you're not making it look bad at all. You're making it look awesome. I just want to support them more now. I had to turn that off because I don't want them to copyright the video. Sucks that I can't fucking talk about everything I want to because of stupid copyright laws. Fucking capitalism. It's obviously fair use, but none of that matters on YouTube. They don't even follow that whatsoever. So it's ass. But another example. I guess I shouldn't show that because that's got nudity in it. You didn't see that. No nudity there. But that picture just made me like horny and like Bernie and AOC more. But I had to cut that out already. So speaking of weird shit, let's get into some weird shit right now. This is real life, folks, somehow. Apparently, rapper T.I. was in public claiming and bragging about the fact that he takes his 18-year-old daughter to the gynecologist so that she can check to see if her hymen is still intact. You know, it's completely fucking normal behavior. Is there anything you wouldn't want me to know? See, doc, no problem. And so then they come and say, well, I just want you to know that there are other ways besides sex that the hymen can be broken, like bike riding, athletics, horseback riding, and just other forms of athletic physical activity. So I say, look, doc, she don't ride no horses, she don't ride no bike, she don't play no sports. Just check the hymen, please, and give me back my results expeditiously. Yep. Totally fucking normal, dude. You know, because she's your property, isn't she, T.I.? You know, she's not a separate human being with her own thoughts and ideas and her own right to do with her body whatever she wants to do. No, she's your property, just like the Bible says. Totally fucking normal bullshit. And but you know, I don't understand why everybody thinks it's so weird. I mean, every year at Thanksgiving, I whip my dick out right there on the Thanksgiving table and, you know, put it in the butter dish, and so my hippie mama can see that I'm still uncircumcised. You know, I still got my foreskin. Totally normal and natural. Don't know about anybody's freaking out for, but yeah, that's weird, dude. That's totally fucking weird. And you can do whatever you like, except for have sex before marriage. Why are these rappers such hypocrites? Like Kanye. Kanye's like a strict Christian out of his kids. Did nothing but rap about women and having threesomes and all kinds of shit like that. It's just crazy, the hypocrisy of these motherfuckers. And okay, I need to skip ahead a little bit because I'm running out of time on this show. What else? I guess I'll save the Andy No-Go stuff for next show. Andy No-Go being a goddamn grifter hypocrite as always. We'll skip past that. Kelsey has a toothache, right? And her insurance won't cover it, man. And it's so frustrating. Extremely cool that teeth are just treated as luxury bones for no apparent reason by our medical system and generally not covered by even the best private insurance. That doesn't make any sense. Like, these are some of the most important bones in the body. How can a broken arm be covered by insurance but not broken teeth? Look at all the nerve endings. This is in your fucking head, dude. Look how important this shit is. But nope, capitalism. Those are luxury items. You don't really need those. You can literally die from it. Yeah, you can get fucking an infection in your teeth and die, and people in the old days died all the time from that shit. But who cares that shit? You guys will pay out of pocket for that stuff. You're in too much pain not to. We don't have to include that. Capitalism rules. Nope. No, it doesn't. Eat the fucking rich. And, you know, back in the old days, they even had boomer memes just like they do now. Believe it or not, this is back in World War I. In 1615, it was the Bible. Look, she was all sitting up straight, and she was a good, godly woman. And now, it's 1915. She's all slouched over, smoking a cigarette, Style magazine. It's a fashion magazine. Look, she got her pants hiked up. I think I see some hair on her legs. Fucking feminism! It's like they had anti-SJWs back even then, man. These cringy motherfuckers. They were probably making millions of dollars for it back then, too. Shit never changes. And let's see. I guess we'll skip that one. That guy got arrested for eating while black. I'll cover that on the next show. Skip that one. Let's see. This guy said this will lighten my mood. Let's see what it is. Oh, yeah. This is when you search soy boy on Wiktionary, what comes up? Yeah, a photo of a soy boy. Yep. Couldn't agree more. Like, if you were going to pick a picture of a soy boy, this would be it. It's so hard to believe that this guy helped popularize the term soy boy in order to demonize men that he considered not masculine enough. This guy, one of the most feminine men in the entire world. That's the level of hypocrisy of these people. They just make shit up. Like, obviously, soy doesn't cause you to be feminine in any way whatsoever. They're just science deniers and they don't give a shit. But hypocrites, the highest fucking order. But 1 million subscribers on Twitter, and he's a millionaire, folks. Be depressed. You should be. This is what the system rewards. This is why you have to burn the system down. Burn all these motherfuckers down. Burn it down to the goddamn ground. Apparently this gay kid was being bullied at school, and he wasn't fucking having it. This is the slap heard round the world. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap.
Don't fucking play with me. Don't fucking
Don't put your hands on me,
Don't fucking do it.
What's
up? What's up?
Said the
What's
F
up?
word. Gay slur. What's up? What's up?
Call me a fag one more fucking time.
Do it.
And I'm gonna fucking pop your ass.
Yep, he just did.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, motherfucker?
Yeah, you don't want it anymore. You just got slapped like a bitch.
Don't fucking play with me.
Let's watch it one more time because it's so beautiful.
Don't fucking do it.
Oh! Slap! Call him out again. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that word to yourself. These gay people ain't playing these days. I don't blame them. All right, did you guys see this shit? This is pretty cool. The future is now. Some tech company. They invented a stealth technology. You walk behind this shit and it basically shields you. Now it only works from a certain angle, apparently, and doesn't work all that great yet, but they're trying to improve upon it. So that's the future, folks. We'll have invisibility cloaks, just walk around being invisible and shit. And of course, I'm going to head right to the women's dressing room because I am a pervert. Just kidding. That is sexual assault and harassment. I would not do that. Respect all women. But, Joe Rogan. Did you see that video of the fucking stealth technology cloak dudes? Did you see that monkey rip that woman's face off? Classic Joe Rogan. Let's see. Dude who was for conversion therapy came out as gay. Shocker. I showed this on my last show, and I got real mad about it, about these goddamn racists who went out to the Emmett Till monument, and we're talking about, what about white people? But apparently this person raised $20,000 because of these racist shitheads, and I love to see that Emmett Till Memorial lives. Yeah, so thank you for that. I'm glad to hear that some good came out of this. I still want these motherfuckers named and shamed, though. I don't know if they've done it yet, but if I find out who these motherfuckers are, I'm definitely going to broadcast their faces all over the fucking place, as all of you should. Burn them all down. And, could shit on Crowder, but fuck Crowder. Let's see. Let's see what this one is. Oh, goddamn. Diamond and Silk. The geniuses of the conservative party, Diamond and Silk. Let's see what they have to say.
Well, first of all, when you look at Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren, it's just like salt and sugar. It's the same, right?
Yeah, salt and sugar. Exactly the same, folks. You know how you love some salt in your coffee, or, it's the same thing. When you're out of sugar, just pour salt on that shit, right? It's exactly the same thing. Oh, my God. This is the #1 news channel in America. This is what capitalism has brought us, folks. Unfettered capitalism. Fuck everything about that shit. And I agree with Steve Shives. This dude looks like Conan O'Brien's brother who's been to prison. And holy shit, he does. Conan O'Brien brother done some time. He's seen some shit. Don't fuck with this dude. He will shiv you in the shower. Scary. And did you guys see this shit? How the fuck did this teacher think that this... What did he think was going to happen? What was going on in his brain? Apparently this teacher, millions of people, came to school dressed in blackface on Halloween. In his blaxploitation voice. What in the fuck, dude? How did you not think you were going to not get fired for that shit? Like, I guess he thought, hey, Justin Trudeau did it. Like, back in the 90s. I can get away with it. Nope. You can't. Fired. You dumbass. And, I was going to say before the show started, please like the video. Everybody, take a moment right now. Please like the video. It's very important for the algorithm that you like the video. Take 1 second. It doesn't take you but a second. If you're on the screen, click back to the screen, like the video. Be sure to like the video before you exit out of the video. Like the fucking video. Or dislike it. Either way is good. But I was going to say if I got 300 likes, I would show you guys my big cock. And I'm not even going to look to see if I got 300 likes. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys my big cock. So here's my big cock. It's not really my big cock. It's just a big cock. Look at the size of this cock. That is a big fucking cock right there, dude. Holy goddamn shit. Big white cock. Big, juicy, delicious white cock. That's a pretty bird right there. Damn. Gorgeous. Wouldn't mind having that as a pet. I bet that bird would win some fucking prizes at some shows. And let me see. I'm going to finish it off with one more thing and then read the chats in the show. Let me think here. What is good? What is a good palate cleanser to end this with? How about this one? This is an oldie but a goodie. This is if dogs had candles, this is what their lives would be like. What would the candles be? Other dogs' buttholes. Yep. Totally true. Like, ooh. This is like an autumn butthole. Ooh. This is a German Shepherd butthole. Ooh. This is a Doberman Pinscher butthole. This is an awesome candle. How relaxing. Just want to sit around all day and smell dog buttholes. And yep. I know how that is, folks. And you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of my dogs because they're going to put that fence up tomorrow, hopefully, or the next day. And I'm going to start going out there and taking some more footage. And I got all these cute dogs, so I'm going to start showing them more and making stars out of them on my show. So look forward to seeing that on future episodes of the CODcast. And maybe one more. What is this one? Did you guys see this shit? This is like is it a beluga whale? I don't know what kind of whale it is, but this motherfucking whale is playing fetch. How the fuck this whale playing fetch, man? They smart as shit. I did not know that they were, it's a killer whale, I guess. But look at it, it's going out there getting this football and bringing it back to the dude so it can throw it. Like, it knows what's going on. It understands what the hell's happening. So, like, animals are way more intelligent than you think they are, folks. This is one reason I don't eat meat. Don't want to be too preachy about it, but if you could just switch a meal or two a week to be vegetarian, there's so many good vegetarian items in the frozen food section. Try that shit out. And also, the Impossible Whopper's pretty good. Highly recommend that, but cute as shit. A whale playing fetch. Never thought I'd see the day, but yep, they're much more intelligent than you think. I guess sort of like dolphins are, right? So, that was fucking cool as shit. Bringing that shit back. Throw it again. Do it again. This is awesome. Throw it again. Yep. He knows what's up. That's a cool ass whale. Anyway, let's check the super chats. Finish out the show. Lobo, give me $5. Just got in to the show now. Glad I got a chance to throw you a super chat. You probably mentioned it earlier, but are you cheered up from Friday? Yeah, I feel better today. I'm more angry than I was, disheartened. I think rescuing this cat helped. It gave me, rescuing these cats gave me purpose and stuff. Like I said, sometimes I feel disheartened, like my show is not achieving anything, like I'm not getting the results I want, like I'm not, making the change I want in the world. But like if I can use it and make a little money to help rescue animals, then I feel like I'm doing something good with it. So regardless of how much, progress this show's making, I'm making progress in other areas. So it feels good, and I feel better about doing the show. So I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate the support, Lobo. The Lone Star Pelican, $3. Thank you, Lone Star Pelican. Very generous. Appreciate that. And I guess that's all of them. If you want to get in your last-minute super chat, now's the chance to do it before the show's over. And Call to Dusty, I agree. I'm a veggie too. Appreciate that. You are hero. Hero status. That's a beluga? Okay. I thought it said killer whale. Is there a difference between belugas and killer whales? I don't know. You have to educate me. Puppies will wreck your room one at a time, if anything. Well, I'm not going to film them in this room. I'm going to take my camera out to the fenced-in area. Like I said, I just it's going to cost me a couple $1,000s, but we had them come out and install the poles today for my 50 by 50 fenced-in area. And I also bought a big-ass doghouse from Facebook. So I'm going to have them hooked up out there. So I'm going to start taking my camera outside more often and filming them. And also have a camera out there, like a security camera. And I'm going to start filming them on the security camera and showing you guys the footage and whatnot. So that'll be cool. We'll turn them into little stars. I got some cute-ass little puppies. You guys will love them. And be a good thing to add with the cats to the show. That bird is nightmare fuel. That bird was cute. Beautiful bird. Beautiful cock. Hells yeah. I got a beautiful cock. Definitely. Thanks, Ronan O'Brien. I know, it's a scary dude. I wouldn't fuck with him. If he made a joke, I would definitely laugh at it, regardless of what it is. For sure. What else we got here? Call to Dusty. Good show. I'm always glad when I actually get to be here and watch live. I'm always glad when you guys can tune in live. Half of the fun of the show is chatting with the cool people in the chat. We have a lot of cool people supporting the show and good friends to talk to. So I'm glad you guys have joined me. It's really fun hanging out with you guys, and it makes my monies a lot better, so I really appreciate it. Dusty, how old are you, man? I am 44 years old. I will be 45 in March. Getting old as fuck. But still feel great. Still feel like I'm in my 20s, so can't complain. I love your show. Hey, my show loves you, Daniel the Witch. Really appreciate that. Saying well, family. Okay, thank you for that information. that's the great thing about this show too. Like, I learned a lot from you guys. Like, hopefully you guys learned a little bit from me, but I learned a lot from you guys. And I make mistakes and I say stupid shit sometimes. You guys correct me, so it's all a learning process together. Always do your show, Dusty. I appreciate it. All right, let me check the super chats. I saw one more. Oh, Amy Morrison, another $2. Hey, thank you, Amy. I really appreciate that. All right, well, that's the show, folks. As always, please consider supporting the show on Patreon, patreon.com/CODcast. Also, in the description of the video, if you check it out, there is a series of links where you can find that robe that I was wearing. Or, like, even if you don't want to buy that robe, just click on my affiliate link down here. And maybe I can make a few bucks off of you on Amazon. Doesn't cost you anything. And also I sell t-shirts. And you can like send me tips directly through PayPal and all kinds of shit. So if you want to support the show, you have ample opportunity to do so. And I really appreciate it. And always, please like the video if you're watching this show. And it's pre-recorded. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to leave a comment. Leaving comments and liking the video are very important. Come back after the show is uploaded. It'll be uploaded in 2 minutes. Come back and fucking leave a comment and like the video. Really appreciate it. I will be back on Friday. Probably not going to do Filter Friday because there's probably no good filters, but I'll check it out. But if there is, I'll do it. I will see you guys then. I appreciate you guys so much for joining me. I love you a lot, and I'll see you soon. As always, till next time, say it with me. Logic. Fuck yes. Good night, everybody. Thank you.